jokes.
What up? Yo, Snap, what up? What up? What up? It's the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
Your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D. Tapping in live and direct this evening with our special guest, DJ T-Made.
Yeah, DJ T-Made in the building. You see how I skipped out?
I hear you. I'm proud of you.
Right.
Let's grow.
Yeah, I didn't say it. But while we doing this, and in the process of me making one of these delicious tacos provided by Courtney D, I would like Mr. DJ T-Made, please tell the world a little bit something about yourself.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy DJ T-Made. You know what I'm saying? Coming live to you on Real Talk Radio. I'm a Houstonian DJ. I do most of the time I do local events, and I'm an audio engineer. So yeah, man, I'm just here to try to get some wisdom and spread some knowledge and shit. You know, talk some of that real talk. Feel me?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be on your ass today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, be on your ass too. Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah. Courtney, bring us in while I smash on these tacos. Tell these people what we're gonna be chiming in on.
Hey man,
these delicious tacos provided by Courtney D. I'm gonna chime in on these while she kind of fill y'all in.
Yeah. So happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. Y'all know what I be talking about. But no, seriously. So, as my boy Smoker Joker always starts off every show with telling us something positive that happened within your week. Okay, so we're going to let DJ T-Made start off.
Man, there's been a lot going on this week. Like, a lot of moving parts from let's see, Sunday to about Wednesday. A lot of positive stuff been happening. Monday, I had a sit down with a group called Northern Wave Production. Y'all definitely got to check them out. They about their real talk. Along with them is Now Never Entertainment and 2L Music Group. But like I said, I sat down with them Monday. We had a dope conversation about finances, kind of like getting rid of some fears that you're going through, and just kind of like getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. Kind of kick the week off on something positive.
Okay.
And so, yeah, man, that kind of set the tone for like a whole little snowball effect of, positive things happening throughout this whole week.
Okay.
So.
That's beautiful.
Some network.
Man, and we need to talk about finances too. Definitely. Like, that's a real thing.
That's a big topic, man. And I feel like a lot of people are lacking on some knowledge that, like the mass of us not exposed to. So, for sure, we got to talk about that for sure.
Okay. So, something that's positive about my week. All right, bro. So, look, I realized, my reality check this week, and I feel like this is positive because it makes me, or helps me think different when it comes to business as a whole. And the reality check was like, we can't be emotional when we're doing things that are mutually beneficial within our relationships. And when I say be emotional, I mean like we have to be consciously aware to communicate when there are problems that arise because we have a working partnership, right? Yeah. We have to be direct if we want to fix problems. Yeah. Because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I don't like confrontation." And I think that goes along with fear a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Not wanting to talk things out. Yeah. And I feel like if we just had enough conversations, we would be okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that was like my major reality check. And I feel like that's positive because I can't talk about my job, but it's just like being there, bro. I really be there doing everything, but I guess what I'm supposed to be doing because I don't be doing nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like it don't feel productive, so I find ways to be productive at work.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to realize, like I had to make being at work mutually beneficial for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I do what I'm supposed to do there. I'm not saying that. But it's just like it's not enough to keep me busy all the time. So I have to find ways to actually stay focused on doing whatever it is that I want to do outside of being at this 9 to 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
I like
it. Okay. For sure.
Where you at, Jay?
My time?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say I got two good things, I guess. For one, my spot will be ready next month.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
September. Let's go.
Congratulations.
By the time, it's been a long time coming.
6 point J.
It's the fact he didn't deny it.
Anyway, secondly, no sex party at my house because my daughter is moving in with me.
Hey,
So,
I'm glad to hear that for you.
yeah, so me and my baby girl gonna turn up. It's probably gonna be unicorns all through the house. And I'm telling you,
Wow. And how old is she?
9.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God, they getting old.
Hey man,
Facts.
I recently, man, not to put everybody in my business, but fuck it, whatever. I recently just got divorced, and
Okay.
man, it's yeah. So what
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yes,
That's out the window, bro. You gonna find, baby? You gotta go to your mama house this weekend.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, hey, we might need a DJ, right?
Oh yeah,
Flip on a
Hey,
party,
yeah.
yeah.
you fucking right.
Mama, can you watch the baby this weekend?
Man, that's a real thing though.
I like that. Okay. Truthfully,
We
I
ain't
don't-
no sense of shit.
nah, ain't no censor.
Oh, ain't no sister.
Nah, ain't no censor. This
I'm
is
glad too, guys.
this is what up. When I'm talking about this is where you really just gonna let it out, have fun.
Yeah,
You can let it fly with this one.
Real talk, real talk.
The positivity that I actually had this week. For one, I actually linked up with an old friend that I've been seeing sporadically jumping into events. I mean, that it has to be something from I don't know how many years ago, from 2007 all the way
Long time, man.
all the way to goddamn now. To link up with him to see his prosperity. But for me, within this positive week, I just had a bunch of realizations, a bunch of good mental realizations, and I realized that I have to do a lot more for me to keep myself happy. You know, I have to. There was a lot of things that I wasn't doing. It was a lot of my moves was based on keeping other people happy. Rather, hey, I need you. All right, I'm there. Hey, I need this. All right, I'm gonna get it for you. Hey, could you help me with this? All right, shit, I'm on my way. Yeah. But honestly, I'm learning to kind of turn things around to do what makes me happy.
Bro, it's so weird you say that in terms of like doing for yourself and having to say no. I just posted a video yesterday or the day before. I get the days mixed up on the regular.
No, facts.
But-
Facts.
The message of the video was value your time. And that's exactly what it sounded like.
That was
What day was that? Was
day
it
before.
Tuesday or
Yeah,
Wednesday?
that was Tuesday, I believe.
Tuesday?
Because I think I'm gonna have to look at it again.
Maybe it was yesterday, actually. It probably was yesterday.
Value your time.
Yeah.
But that was the message of the post that I shared. And it was just that for the sake of ourselves, sometimes we have to, do what's best for us.
You know what? Got you.
However that may be. And the reality of it is that requires us to say no sometimes. And I pointed out that sometimes people be like, man, you wasn't there for me when I needed you. But it's like, at the end of the day, a part of you got through what you was going through without me. And that's not to like have a fucked up or ignorant meaning about it. It's just to say, real talk, in that moment you didn't need me because what you needed is how you got through that situation.
Yeah.
So we also have to respect people's space because you don't know what the other person is going through. Like we be selfish sometimes and expect people to be available when we want them to be available.
Yeah, it's crazy because we be so focused on like pleasing everybody else that we like lack on the attention for ourselves, and like slowly but for surely like everything inside of you is like deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that really matter, like all the creativity and like everything you need to try to be successful, it's slowly deteriorating because like your cup is drying out. You overflowing everybody else's cup, but you're not even pouring back in your cup. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I like that.
Beautifully said.
I goddamn like that. I've been pouring into everybody else goddamn cup, not even realizing my shit getting empty and empty.
Yeah, man. You gotta pour back into your cup. And make sure that
I don't walk around trying to take a
pour
sip.
back into somebody else's cup.
Exactly. Understand your conceptualization of basically abundance before you can give, because you got to be able to say, you got to know what your limit is. when it comes to giving.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't have boundaries for ourselves and we just do. The reality check for self is I gotta say no sometimes so that I can help me get to the point when people do come to me, I can say yes and be readily available because I did the work. And that's the reality of it. We all have a role to play, so we all got something to do. We all have some self-worth, bro. We not perfect.
Yeah, I feel like that's foundational work. Like everybody focus like outwards on stuff like, oh, I gotta do this. This is this first thing I gotta do. I gotta get my LLC first. I gotta do this first. Then I do this. And it's like, man, like, have you done any self-reflection first? Have you done any work inwards first? Because that's foundation. Like everything, every ideal, every creation is started with you inwards first. So if you ain't right inwards, it don't matter what you put out. It's shaky. You know what I'm saying? It's like building on quicksand. It's eventually gonna fail.
I like how you said that. The moves you're making, based on, you pretty much helping and healing from yourself. It's crazy because today's topics is more about intuition, about that little voice that told you to do something. Now, it's going to be debatable whether that something is positive or negative. But as you said, every single move you make, you have that thought process behind it. Hey, I got to do this, I got to do this. That's that little voice in your head. So, with T-Made, since we kind of hopping on the thing of intuition, tell us how has your leading into this, was it your intuition that led you into DJing, or was it just something that you kind of just was like,
made like it's a crazy story how I even got to the point of DJing. Like first of all, I always been in the music. Like I started off playing in the band in middle school, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you always
like,
hooping with our ass. I ain't see the trumpet or nothing.
I'm a percussionist at heart. I love to play drums. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a percussionist at heart. So it's always been a part of me. But like when I got into driving trucks, when was it, like 2012 or something like that? Things kind of got shaky for me, and financially I needed an extra income. And my uncle had the equipment, and he was like making $200 a gig, and he was like, man, you want to make some extra money, you better learn how to DJ. And I was like, shit. And every day I was like, trying to learn it, and man, slowly it just kind of took off, from there. And yeah, man, it's just been cool, man. But as far as my intuition goes,
well, talk about a time that's led you into something positive.
The last 2 years, my intuition has led me to some really cool stuff because I transitioned from like entrepreneurship full time and like really doing this from driving trucks. I drove trucks for 10 years.
10?
Yeah, 10 years. I drove his daddy.
That's great.
We driving trucks, unloading groceries and whatnot, and like. Year after year, I was just like, man, this is not me. Like, it's something else out here for me to be doing. It's another way for me to be impactful to people and, help others. And, that's what I want to do. I'm driving up and down the road on Louisiana. And it's like, man. So, 2019, I did it full time for a year, DJing, and I couldn't last. I went back to driving trucks. When the pandemic hit, I bought an iPhone repair course. That was my gate ticket. It was like, man, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be my extra income on this, and I'm gonna do DJing too. This is gonna be, what I'm saying? This is how I'm gonna stagger it out.
Ultimate hustle.
Yeah. So I said, okay. When was this? December 2019. I started practicing repairing iPhones. January 2020, I quit driving trucks. It was my intuition letting me know I should quit driving trucks. And 2 weeks after that, man, I had my phone repair business up and running, and I was booking busy, as far as DJing. And so since then, man, it's been, it's rocky, but it's been cool, man.
It's your shit.
Yeah, man, I'm doing what I want to do. I feel like I'm impactful. I'm doing something positive. So yeah, man, I feel great. It's the true definition of like really living out your true potential purpose and not really giving a fuck about the money up front and just knowing that eventually that's gonna come.
It's coming on the back end.
Through work. You know what I'm saying?
You even told me that during the Well, we'll get into that story, but it was later when we met up.
Yeah.
I remember you saying something similar, like, "Hey, bro, the money gonna come."
It's gonna come. It's gonna come, man. Short step, long vision, for sure.
Yeah.
Malcolm wants some money. What is that?
I'm
Oh, they was doing the Birdman rub hands. I didn't know what was going
I
on.
was trying not to interrupt you.
Oh, I thought you was gonna dig in Jay pockets.
So I did the deacon move.
Hey, put your feet
Ain't
up.
nothing in these pockets. You gonna be mad.
Everybody done smashed on these tacos. Thank you, Courtney.
Yeah, that chicken was fire.
Yeah. But go ahead, T-May. I guess before we get into it, can you give us, because we had a DJ on here. We had DJ Live a few weeks ago, and he came on here. Oh yeah, see,
That's my boy,
We
man.
had DJ Live on here, and he told us about a story that happened in the club to where what it do, Clarissa? We see you out there, sweetie. About that
Self-care. Yep.
What up? For sure.
But we had DJ Live on here. And he talked to us about a crazy story in which, what was it? They shut the club down at like
In
1
the
in the
middle
morning.
in the middle of the night. It was
yeah, so
about
we
1
count
o'clock.
when it is.
1 o'clock.
1 in the morning. They shut down the club so
To
the
have a
employees
meeting,
can have a
count money.
meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
You see, I mean, I don't DJ in clubs no more because of them type of reasons. I mean, I just don't agree with like how they operate their business, and I'd rather like be the person controlling my money. So I don't operate with that. But I can say like it has been some crazy shit happening when I was DJing, particularly at Push. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, give us one. Oh, yeah, come on.
Man, I'm DJing,
I know a
man.
lot of
These
people
niggas,
that go to clubs.
these niggas in the
I
club
have
killing the
never
song
seen
I'm playing, man. And all of a sudden, one nigga like lift up his shirt, show his gun. Other nigga lift up his shirt, show his gun. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What is going on?
That was the dance?
Nigga, we in the club and these niggas is dancing and showing their guns. Like this is like normal to them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I?
Do the gun told it.
On the north side.
On the north side, man. So yeah, man, I'm really selective now for sure about like what type of events I do and who able to book me. And I'm like really selective. I kind of do a whole street in my damn self.
What's your your favorite type of event?
Family oriented events like 50th birthdays, graduation parties and stuff like that. You get in a whole different bag, you know what I'm saying? I can play everything.
True. Okay.
Hey, 50-year-old, you're real specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They like to pay.
Okay.
Had the right music too. It's
How'd your grandmama's out?
We had that same problem. We used to book shows, and we stopped wanting to book shows because most rappers are young. No offense, nobody, but most rappers young, and they don't want to spend nothing at the bar. And we get the percentage of the bar because we didn't book the club. We got the whole club. We didn't spend $500 for the whole club, so we get a percentage of the bar. So we left that alone. It took us about 6 months to realize, okay, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
Not with the youngsters.
Nah.
Not with the youngsters.
That ain't it.
They
You
ain't
ever seen
spending
that?
shit.
Like is it a trend in Boston?
What's that?
Like, is that a normal trend like that to where like the youngsters don't?
Yeah, man, it's a trend. Hey, yeah, for sure. Like they like to shake you down. Like I got a whole system now, man, to the point. Like I don't really, I'm limited on the conversation I have with people just for that point. Like I want you to know, like I'm serious about what I'm saying. So if somebody calls me, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. All right, I'm gonna send you this link. Fill this link out, and then I'll send you an invoice, and then we go from there. Whether you want to decline it, you can decline it. But I'm not, I don't argue with prices anymore. But yeah, that's a common thing. But I get that a lot with younger folks.
The young people always want a discount.
Yeah, man, can you come down a little bit?
Yeah.
But I don't think people take like account of the craft that it takes to DJ a party, because it ain't like you just gonna come put this shit on YouTube or Pandora or Spotify
Yeah.
and it's gonna play. You actually have to hype that damn party up.
Right. I mean, I say more so anything, and two, it's like the work that you do before it. It's like all the prepping that you do for the sets. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like running a big show, like coming through and you setting up the hour before, 2 hours before, and making sure everything is nice and really smoothly, making sure that you got a custom playlist. That's what I do with my clients. I sit down with them and make sure they got a custom playlist. So it's like a lot of moving parts that go into it in the back. So it's like, hey man, I'm getting paid for all of that time too, plus the time we spend at your party. So
That's 100% goddamn understandable. Mm-hmm. I gotta bring all the equipment. I am your party. Without me, your ass is Spotify.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth. Like, y'all put it on the speaking Bluetooth and holler at me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm feeling that. But still, okay, so we got to what, the gun crazy story? The one he talking about the dudes do the gun toting dance. We don't have to go in with our pistols and do their dance one day towards each other. Like, did it mean something? Like, did they hate each other?
Man, no, bro. These dudes was partners, man. It's just that song. It was like they were in their vibe, and in that moment, I guess the gun show and dance was like popular. There was a thing for them right at that point, you know.
I hope that don't become a trend.
I hope not. I mean, it was years ago. It was probably like 2000.
One of them.
It was probably 2018, 2019.
That ain't too long ago.
Ain't too long.
Yeah, it ain't too long.
It's crazy now. They're crazier than they was then.
That's true. People are
Wow,
you don't know what to expect. Like,
wow.
And he said that, and I just got invited to Plush by DJ Live. But he
really?
Yeah, no shit. No,
I'm not saying it Plush, like that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Like Barlow and them like my actual family. You know what I'm saying? So,
but certain nights,
I'm not shaming them at all. But like niggas be coming in there like now for sure. They didn't tighten up on security. You can't come in there like that now. But when they first opened, it was like a real bar. You know, just walk in there. You know what I'm saying?
But now it's a club.
It's a club.
No
It's a club bar now.
Which one was Plush?
right here at 45.
And Greens?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember I hosted the same, I think it was the same day we shot Whole Lotta. I left the Whole Lotta video shoot and went and hosted at Plush. That same day, I had the same shit on. Yeah, yes. Okay. I see.
Plush dope though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh shit.
They really dope, man. Full good and everything.
I'm sorry, man. I got to tell
went
this.
once.
Go ahead. You say you went once?
I went once.
You performed or you just went?
Nah, I went to go.
Price is high, huh?
Bro, I'm gonna just say it was a bad day. You know, I think we actually had the opportunity to speak to the owner that day. When I was there, so you know he handled it properly. It was no issues or nothing, but I guess it was a bad day when I went for some food type shit.
Yeah.
You know.
No, they take care of business for sure, man. Like they real business oriented guys. It's for them, man. They real business oriented guys. So,
Okay.
for sure.
Did you know? Did you know when the sign had burned or caught on fire?
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh.
What up, D, bro?
Oh, what's up? That's my sister. What up? That's my sister.
So, okay, on that day when the sign burned, I was there that day. I saw the moment it happened. I saw the moment it happened.
What is it, like a fuse or something?
No. So a truck, I don't know what he did, but the entire, from the inside of the truck and the hood was in a flames, in a pure flame. The fire was so high it was touching the Plush sign, melting it.
Yo, we was in the car smoking.
Yeah, we were in the car.
I remember.
Like, bro, it's a damn truck. Like, his truck is engulfed in flames. This car, I'm thinking at any moment this gonna explode. Yeah. This is it. This is movie flame. This is what's her name? Angela Bassett done burnt my clothes in the back seat flames.
Yeah.
I didn't take exam.
It was on fire, bro. And I seen the flames touching the sign. I seen the sign melt. We put our blood out and went in.
Went back in the
show.
building.
Yeah.
So they ain't closed down or nothing.
Nah, he was outside for a second, but I don't know what happened to the truck. I don't know how they got it off the lot. I don't know if it melted into the concrete or what. That truck was gone. That car has no chance. But once I came back out, car was gone. Sound was melted, most definitely. But I mean, I still did a damn good job and did my thing. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, talk about your intuition leading you into some of these negatives.
Man,
You thought you was right, but you was wrong.
Like it was a situation of doubt from the beginning, but you still didn't.
To see the outcome.
Yeah. I love.
No, I shouldn't.
And I'm gonna say that because they'll be the real moments.
Yeah.
And you really gotta look at yourself. Everybody had a moment.
man, we think on that because we've been a lot of them.
That's been the moments where
I've been really taking the moments and like embracing them because like the field experience, like I'm learning like it's something like way greater that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Some negative.
Don't trip. Yeah, it's a prime example.
I like a major learning experience.
Let me tell y'all one this, because I'm learning how to sell, right?
How to sell?
Yeah, man. Like I'm still learning how to sell. Like that's a big topic, man. When you talk about like entrepreneurship, that's like one of the biggest pillars that people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta market the shit.
You gotta
sell yourself.
Right, you gotta learn to sell. I can sell the shit out of myself, but I was trying to sell a product, right? So last month I learned how to build websites. And I've been on systems and automation. I'm really big on systems and automations for any type of business. I feel like that's the way you should operate your business to kind of help you out. So a guy came to me that has he trains athletic training, and he wanted to do like an online training. So he wanted me to set up his system or whatnot. So to set up systems and automations is around, man, it can get expensive, man. It can get up to, I didn't see people charge 5 bands, up with the 15 bands. I didn't see people charge some money. So I was like, okay, well, what I'm gonna do is this $1,000. Okay, I'm trying to map this out before we get there. How the hell can I market this right? You know what I'm saying? I went so far into trying to do her homework, I talked myself out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like my intuition was telling me, like, nah, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? But I was like still forcing the shit. You know what I'm saying? It ended up looking wonderful. So, but it was a learning experience, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a little bit from it, and I'm still, taking my L's and trying to learn how to best market. I can market shit out myself, but market products.
That's a different beast.
That's a different beast. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I guess that shit made it easy for me. All I had to do was sell games, truck, and moments.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was easy. You know sell people games. You gonna play your game, right? Yeah. All right, come play it on my truck. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With your friends. All right, shit. All right.
When I seen that, I was like, man, that's a dope ass idea. That's a dope idea. Okay, for sure. It can go somewhere for sure.
The event he's talking about with the naughty list has changed. That was the first time we had seen each other in fucking years. And I was surprised he was there. He pulled up in his truck. He pulled up on my game goddamn truck after I walked out the club.
Not to cut you off. Shout out Tay in the naughty list exchange. Shout out Clitoris.
She was the first guest.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I got her right after the naughty list exchange. That was we gonna have her back actually because she wasn't here when I had my brother and sister. She was here when we had the very first co-host here. But she's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's when I got mad because I kept getting hit with shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
But she gonna come. It wouldn't say beat my ass. Big shout out to Tay.
Yeah.
She promoted the shit out of my truck at that event. Like,
she was a really good job.
But yeah, you was right. You told me that I needed to be patient. The money would come.
Yeah, man, it's short steps, long vision, man. Short steps, long vision. It's like plan, prep, plan, and then execute. Like you know what I'm saying? PPE. Prep, plan, and execute.
Prep, plan, and execute. Yeah, they writing it down because I damn sure ain't got prep, plan. God damn, you said PPE, right?
Yeah, PPE. You know what I'm saying? You know how I like the job. You're like, hey, make sure you got your PPE.
Yeah, your personal protective equipment.
Yeah. It's all right here. Prep, plan, and execute.
Prep, plan, execute.
Yeah.
I likes that. I damn sure likes that shit. I ain't gonna even front. Yeah. That shit damn near become a tattoo.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Prep, plan, execute.
Trademark all this.
Short step, long vision. That's the realest statement I've heard today.
That's
4 words.
Yeah, man.
That has so much
volume. I've been saying it for about a year. That's my saying. I'm a little slogan, and it means a lot, man. Because it's like you really are like taking short steps, but like planning for a longer vision. You know what I'm saying? You got to move like that. You know, in that sense, you're able to gather all the failed experience and then embrace all of the the positive ones along the way. But the failed ones are the ones that really push you forward in the longer vision. Anyways, you learn more.
It's like being back in the wall.
Yeah, I said earlier. I was in the shot. I said, you fail, you learn. When you fail, you learn. When you succeed, you earn.
When you fail, you learn. When you succeed, you earn.
Yep.
I like that.
Damn, that boy up here dropping gems.
This is just a quote,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he a rapper now. He up here
Don't
spitting.
let my brothers hear me say that because I'm always joking with them, talking about them raps and shit.
Yeah. DJ T-Made just gonna be T-Made, Lil T-Made. Nah, ain't no more Lils.
Ain't no more lyrics.
Yeah, we don't need no more Lils. We got enough Lils. It's the baby. Yeah, he gonna be the grown man.
Say they
I wonder why nobody ever say that name. Big boy said Big Sean, Big Post,
Big Pun.
Big Pun. But ain't too many bigs. Big T-Made.
Look, Murder just became Big Murder on
He did upgrade his
He
life.
got the chain.
He upgraded
That's the
his
best I
life.
can say.
Yeah, so. I don't know.
We ain't gonna. I don't want to dive deep into people. Maybe we had that conversation, but I don't want to dive too deep into that. It's a great show, but I'm not gonna dive too deep into it. But I did like that. But now we got honestly really two masters of intuition here, because I believe the female intuition outweighs all. That's why they the best detectives, best goddamn anything. They
talk
this shit.
heavy now.
Yeah, they be like, "Did you do this shit?"
Yeah.
God damn it, she know how to fucking
We talk
yes.
we talk heavy now.
It's just the knowing, man. Like, it's really trusting. And it's hard to say, like, truthfully sometimes because it's like we know emotions are faulty, but it's like when you know and it's like you feel something and then you know it too, right? And you watch it happen. It's like, okay, if you felt it and then you was wrong, it's like, all right. But when it actually happens and your instinct told you this and you saw it, it's like, hell nah. Like,
Women are damn near telepathic, man.
period.
No,
But, you know,
no.
but let's be clear here too, because like the reality of it is we all have a sense of intuition within it.
That's a fact.
That's that gut feeling, that instinctual feeling that tells you to, do something, whether it's fight or flight. That is that instinct. And that's your gut feeling, and you actually feel it in your stomach. It's like when you know you about to do something that you probably shouldn't do, your body tells you, bro, don't do it, but you still gonna do it.
Yeah, it'll literally fold in knots. You know what I'm saying? Your body will fold in knots, letting you know that you probably shouldn't do something. You know what I'm saying? Or it may be just trying to feel you out. You know what I'm saying? Or doing something. You know what I'm saying? But your intuition is kind of like really your God is like your steering wheel. You know what I'm saying?
I always said that was like the brain kind of like process. Like, man, I'm gonna jump in this pool, and your brain be like, nigga, you know you can't swim, right?
That part.
Now, if you jump your ass in this pool, you gonna drown. And that's what I feel like intuition. Like, honestly, if intuition can be a person, it's probably the realest friend you got. It's the one that tell girls they ugly.
The one that's gonna tell you the real.
It's the one that tell dudes that you ain't shit. Intuition is the most brutally honest thing, because honestly, I believe those are those floating thoughts in the back of your mind. Oh, you know, like, bruh, don't do this shit.
So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like intuition is the same as subconscious mind?
Okay, I love that question. I do think they are tied into each other to some extent. Because I feel like the subconscious mind is like really what helps us tap into like our third eye and our higher self.
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine like trying to explain to people, bro, you have to tap into the mind that's happening that you are not focusing on. That's the part of your mind that actually really matters. But it's like learning to, as I've been learning it and tapping into it myself, I've also been learning it so that I can teach people to tap into this. So that's where the whole tap in comes from. You know, because it's real conversations with yourself.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's like where all the creativity lies, like in your subconscious mind. Like your subconscious mind will give you all the plans to whatever, like monetary values, whatever they look like to you. It'll give you the plans, but you gotta be aware. You gotta kind of focus in, like with meditation. Most people use it, psychedelics, get you there. We medicate, so you know what I'm saying. We medicate, so.
But this sounds like the conversation we was having last week on the show a little bit too. The whole Think You Grow Rich. That's what the whole concept of the book is about. It's like teaching you to really visualize and focus on what it is that you want and create that for yourself wholeheartedly. but it comes with repetition,
Yeah.
consistency, right?
Yeah.
Persistence. Even when it don't go your way, when you think it's going to, you still gotta stay dedicated to whatever it is that you really want to do.
That's a fact. I've been reading Think and Grow Rich. It's like my second time around reading it, and every time, and the second time, like it's something I'm catching. You know what I'm saying, that I didn't catch the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying, like for sure, Think and Grow Rich is like a Bible for self. You know what I'm saying, like something that everybody should tune into as far as getting to know, like, okay, how is money really, you know what I'm saying, obtained?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not money make money. Money don't take money to make money. No.
Yeah.
Money just helps. Whenever you accumulate the plans that you get from your subconscious mind, money just helps you put those plans to work. You know what I'm saying? And even then, you don't even need the money yourself if you know how to. Once your subconscious mind tell you, your subconscious mind gonna let you know how to go get it from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So
you talking about money, another good book, and I feel like everybody in the world should read this book, is The Richest Man in Babylon.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Because it
Most
literally, bro, like on my vision board in my studio area in my house, I wrote down like the principles that was listed in that book to understanding how to make money work for you, because that's what that whole book is about. And everybody needs to know how to make money for themselves. There's no reason why we should wholeheartedly have to depend on corporations and different things. You get what I'm saying? To provide for ourselves. Like we should know how to do that.
yeah,
And it's like we're not taught that within the system. Let's be real. We were just talking about this, right? We were not taught this, bro. We was not taught finance. We weren't talking about credit. We weren't talking about balancing checkbooks. Nothing.
We're not talking about none of that, and that's obviously for a reason. But another one is
You said Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yep, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay,
it was another one.
Rich
It's
Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad Poor Dad, but he has another book. It's called Increase Your Financial IQ.
I haven't read that.
That book is
I
dope.
think I've actually heard of that.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
dope, and it will really, you know what I'm saying, help a lot of people. I actually utilize a lot of it and set up my financial system that I've been helping people set up themselves. And it's kind of like a system for people that can't save money. You can't save money because it's a habit. So, and then on top of that, you think about a banking system. Everything throughout the banking system is a system. It's automated.
Yeah.
Right.
Why in the hell would you be trying to run all your bills by yourself? You're gonna fail every time. So I created a system that help people. I wish I could show it to y'all. I mean, I don't know if I have enough time to even explain it.
That's all right. After this, you do.
Yeah, I'll explain. We'll talk about that on show because that's gonna be a paid product in a minute. For sure.
We definitely.
I'm helping the baby.
But go ahead with that. I actually like that because I do believe that we all need to gain some type of financial literacy. Truth be told, I honestly, and this is just recent. I'm not gonna speak like I'm fucking Charlemagne the God or some shit. But recently, I just really got into a lot more reading. That's where the whole Rich Dad Poor Dad came from. I needed a book to, I guess you could say, more kind of talk to me.
Stimulate your mind.
Stimulate your mind.
And it showed like how a person with money move and how a person without money move. And honestly, a person without money does make a lot smart ass moves. They just don't have the money backing them, like you said.
Man.
Come up with some of the best ideas in the world. And shit, the rich person usually, once they kind of got rich, they develop a system to keep them rich. They're not really. You can think of ways to advance that, but as far as they're concerned, long as my horses in this goddamn stable, yeah, I ain't trying to race them. Shit, they help.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Systems.
That's the key. That's the key to like trying to create your wealth and keep your wealth is like putting systems in place and then figuring out other wealth strategies that protect your wealth. Like it's a realm, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like what the richest man in Babylon saying, all of those steps. It's the same thing. Robert Kiyosaki talking about protecting your assets and then learning how to grow those assets. And it's like a 5-step point that you gotta be familiar in to fully understand the scope of finances. And it's a learning experience. I'm still learning myself, you know what I'm saying? I suck at saving money, you know what I'm saying? Budgeting. I'm trash at budgeting, but I'm learning like, okay, let me put this system, let me see if I can work the system, you know? Keep working the system, eventually it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So
that's that consistency that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They got that consistency to learn.
Yeah.
I honestly, and I hate to even be saying this on the radio because I don't just want to see black people. I want to say people in general. Because of because of people who just like us, as 9 to 5 workers who get out there, or out there starting a business, getting the money, however we getting it. I feel like we are so impatient to be rich or be wealthy. Not because people just want to be rich to do this, but because of we talked about it, perceptions. The way that certain things are happening.
I think the fact that we feel like we don't have the money is why we try to chase it so much. And
we chase it hard.
And like we was just saying, if we just realize we can create it to come to us, you get what I'm saying? Like things would be a lot different.
I think the first initial, like when you first come into contact with money, you're like, shit, run after this money, then after so long, you're like, find another way. You know what I'm saying? Get this money and then
get it to me.
But that too is like, damn, like I need that instant gratification of being a millionaire. If I can be a millionaire, then shit, I can. If I can be a millionaire, then I don't have to worry about money. If I don't have to worry about money, I don't have to do all this. So I got her get there fast, but like you get nowhere quick.
Facts. Like running on the goddamn treadmill.
Yeah, you ain't going no goddamn well because you ain't taking the time to really put in the work that you need to put in. Where you need to put it in.
See, that's what truthfully I salute my brother and my sister every fucking time for this. When it came down to this, just creating, this personal platform, me and Courtney had got together, tried some things with highly medicated. Me and my brother Jay, we had always talked about we need a fucking podcast, but Malcolm and Lisa and them always had the stable platform we was looking for. We was trying to create it using stands, cameras, lights, trying to find a perfect setup for everything to happen.
Like a live setup, just like we ended up being able to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was working harder.
Wanted to be perfect.
You know what I'm saying? And realize if we just work together,
we
got a common mission, let's get it.
We was getting ready to spin, like, bro, we need this, we need this.
It was a learning curve because, like, I've been teaching myself audio engineering in terms of, you know what I'm saying, mixing and mastering music, recording myself, So for me, it was slightly frustrating because it was like, you got it hooked up right, but it's like something missing, but you can't figure out what the fuck is missing, right? But you steady working at it because like, bro, okay, I think I got it now, but all right, let's keep going. So it helped me. You know what I'm saying? It helped me just get a little more technical and learn the details of it. Because sometimes we be trying to skate over shit and think we don't need the basics, but like you said, foundational. We need that proper foundation. So it was a learning curve for me here.
And I'm still learning foundational work too because I'm like the same way. Like I'm a perfectionist, and I don't like that because sometimes being a perfectionist, you never really get started where you need to. You just you like, oh, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep going. You like, oh, okay, I gotta fix this. But it never come out.
It's like getting your own way.
Yeah, it's like you steady in your own way instead of just relaxing and be calm and just kind of let it flow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning too.
Damn, let me touch on that right quick. I get my way every day, man. Because check it out. Most people, they get to the office. I come in this office every day. Most people get to their office. And this blam, 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 cut the computer on. They don't give a damn what's around them.
Yeah.
Me?
You got to straighten.
I gotta move some stuff. Yeah, bro, real.
Shit got to be in order around me before I can clear my mind.
That's right.
And sometimes I just be like, man, fuck this shit, man. I got too much work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's me. I just had to say something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That perfectionist thing, it killing me.
Yeah, man. And that's like one of the things they talk about in Think and Grow Rich in a sense. You know what I'm saying? As being like one of the things that stop you from being successful, like online debt and procrastination. You know what I'm saying? It's like
number one enemy.
You know what I'm saying? Will procrastinate. If it's not trained to go ahead and knock the thing out, when you actually trying to build a dream, especially and turn it into a vision, your mind will find every goddamn other thing to do.
Everything.
But you know what? Okay, perspective. I recently read something that said that sometimes procrastination is not laziness, it's being lost and trying to figure out how to just start going.
Shit, I ain't never heard about it. I like that. Okay.
I saw that and it was like, okay, maybe sometimes we as people don't be lazy. Imagine like, all right, when we first figured out we was gonna do this, bro, we ain't know what we was gonna do. But me and Joker's nature is naturally on go mode. Like I gotta figure out how to do this. Some people don't have that persistence to figure out how to just do it no matter what. It's like I gotta get it no matter what. Yeah. So it's like maybe they don't have like that proper guidance, which is where I guess mentors and different things like that come in. But it's like you also gotta know you gotta seek that out. Yep. If you know this is what you want to do, you have to seek out mentorship or go and ask questions and figure out how to get in that lane. But sometimes that we really be lost.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the scariest part, being lost within your vision. Being lost within your vision.
But they go right back to focusing inward again, because you can get unlost by focusing, meditation, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get to a higher self, you know what I'm saying. That reflection of we used to be real good, you know what I'm saying, in all areas.
And that's why I tell y'all, bro, y'all think I be playing, but I really be sometimes in my book just self-reflecting. Like, even when I make music, I write music because sometimes I really want to talk to people about what be going on in my head, and I feel like people will relate to it. Yeah. But in the moment, I don't have nobody to talk to, so let me put it over a beat, and because I like being creative, that's my way of being productive. And it was like, I always knew I liked music, but it's like along the way it became therapy. You know, so once I figured out, like, okay, Courtney, you can really reflect on yourself through your poetry. Like that, I had to understand that was my niche, and that's okay. Yeah. That's okay because that's different. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the perfection is like, I can't be so critical of it because it is something different, but I got to be willing to put it out there. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So
yeah, you can't be afraid to just be different and be yourself. Like, especially if it's something that's helping you channel your emotions and channeling what you're going through, and then like opening up that pathway for you to experience that creativity that you ultimately have. Mm-hmm. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Can't be afraid of. That's something I'm learning too. You know what I'm saying? Because DJing is like a gateway for me. It's like therapy. You know what I'm saying? I done tried to go to therapy. That don't work. It's like, I don't trust you, motherfucker. Like, I know you ain't going through something too.
Okay, so this is interesting that you bring that up. Because Joker, I know he spoke about therapy before, and it's like, I've thought about like actually trying therapy. Okay, so like when I was in college, I talked to a counselor, but it was like, I was an older white man, right? He was a reasonable man though. Like, shout out to him because he did help me through situations when I was in school. But it was like after I analyzed that whole experience, it was like, bro, do people really understand what other people going through and how you want us to trust you? When you like, why we can't have real conversations if you're gonna be my therapist? Because that's what I think therapy really is. Right. Conversations, honest conversations.
You gotta think about it like this too. Like there's an ordinary and then there's non-ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like that awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that therapist isn't just on the ordinary awareness and not on the awareness that you're on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be on a higher awareness, so what you may be going through and experiencing, it may not be on his level, so he may not even be able to understand. You know what I'm saying? So he's not answering your questions. So when you walk out there, you still like, fuck,
I still got the same questions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he still ain't answered none of my questions. Check.
He still getting paid.
And then he's still getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like, the only real therapist with something like this when you were experiencing, you know, going through this is you, like self. And then find the things that you like to kind of like that's therapeutic for you.
I love that. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that real self-care.
Honestly, I really wanted to look into some of those things because, I mean, shit, I'm here. A lot of things that had transpired over the time. The whole therapist talk. I didn't want nowhere near a regular therapist. If I can look you up, schedule you can't fucking help me.
Facts.
The reason I'm saying that is strictly because I know, I said this a few shows back. I was like, look, man, to me personally, every ethnicity needs their own fucking type of therapist because I don't know what traumas in Indians or Hispanics, I don't know what the hell trauma that they went through, but I know it's a certain trauma that every single ethnicity faces that they don't get a chance to speak out. I wouldn't feel comfortable, no disrespect to your therapist, but let's just say an older white dude, he comes to me, tell me about your issues. For what? A lot of people around your age cause it. A lot of times, from a lot of shit that I'm about to say, you've never been in my situation. You've never, ain't no way in hell you can mess around. I don't want to put any of my business, but just for an example out there, if this dude was going through a whole thing to where he done took a life, if you ain't never took a life, how the fuck you gonna counsel me through it? If I'm telling you, bro, this is going on in my head, and you've never really, you read some books about it, but you ain't never done nothing like that. Like, truthfully, my therapist to me, I go ask people who's been in a situation. If I was fighting all the goddamn time, Malcolm told me he used to throw them hands, so I would come talk to Malcolm. Malcolm, I'm mentally, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm always fighting. I'm boxing all the time. He was fighting and boxing all the time, dealing with the same shit. So I can come talk to him. When it come to you, if I was going out there to do the whole entrepreneur for the DJ thing, but I'm mentally breaking down because my shit ain't doing what it needs to do, I'm not gonna talk to my goddamn counselor about my job. I'm coming to you. Hey, you a fellow DJ, you a fellow black dude, bro. Look, man, I need help.
Okay, good. So, this brings up. Okay, if I posted yesterday about valuing your time, that means my Tuesday post was about taking action by speaking up, but also using discernment. Damn. That's basically what you're admitting to. Like, you have to know who you can talk to about what. It's not meant for everybody to help you. Everybody can't give you credible advice.
And that's a part of being aware. Again, back to awareness. Like, your awareness is that's your guidance too. Like, that's the way you tell. Like, I can walk in here, I can look at y'all right now. Like, when I met y'all, I can tell y'all have good energy. Because I'm aware.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can feel it when I shake your hand. I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That takes being aware. When I shook his hand, I feel it. Yeah. It's good energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Let me jump in for a second. I think I've told them this already. I can't remember if there was another show or this show, but I'm gonna tell you when I lost, and I'm not throwing no shade. If there are any therapists listening, any counselors listening,
yeah, that's right. We ain't throwing no shade.
No, I'm not hating on nobody. This is
big salute to y'all.
This is just my personal opinion. I lost respect for therapists and psychologists when I actually took courses myself. Have I ever told y'all this before?
Hell no.
Okay. I lost respect for them when I actually took, I can't remember which ones they were, but I took like 4 psychologies and 4 sociologies while I was in school. And when I learned how they diagnose you, I was like, man, I can do that. And if you don't know, listening audience, panel, if you don't know, they have what's called a DSM-4.
Right, I know about DSM.
That book is about this thing.
Oh, that's a book.
It's a
I
book.
thought it was a tool.
So
that's what I'm thinking too. Like, it's a software.
I was majoring in kinesiology, and I had to take courses. I took a psychology course, and that's the only reference aid that they use. And it's like, how can you make that a standard when things change over time? And this book do not know the ahs of everything going on.
Exactly. They sit you on that couch or that chair, that lazy boy, whatever. How are you doing today? How was your day? What triggered you? And da da da. Okay, well, what's your mom's name? What's your dad? Whatever they ask you, they then take everything you said. They go to this DSM-4 and say, well, he's not instinctive. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like experiencing XYZ. So this classifies under this section of what could possibly be wrong. And then it's like now
possibly.
So it's like codes.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so this is going on.
Think of it this way: the DSM is their system. It's their system for diagnosing people.
Right.
Code error 064.
You're diagnosed with this. But what I told you is indicative of 18 other fucking diagnoses.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? You just use your own. The psychologists use their own. I can't. I'm frustrated talking about it because I'm getting pissed off because they use their own thinking,
Their own
their
understanding
own
of it.
understanding of you, and diagnose you instead of, actually taking the time.
So
Listen-
no common
listen,
sense,
To listen
basically.
to what's wrong with you.
Right.
They don't really listen to what's wrong. They
No
don't
common
treat
sense,
you.
just booked.
They're just trying to treat you.
So in
Now-
the sense when I'm not to cut you off, so in the sense when they talking to you, they looking for code words to go and search your
Yep.
book.
Basically.
to diagnose you.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
And so I'll say this and I'll be quiet. My daughter they diagnosed her with ADD, ADHD, this, that, and the other, and I'm going DDD. Hold up, man, what the where all these diagnoses coming from? So anyway, I went back to my college days and I was like, they got on all this growth. So me and her mother used to fight all the time. She's 29, almost 21. She's 21 now. But I'm talking about when she was 10, 12, had her doped up because of these codes. Yeah, she's got this, she's got DDD, she's got ADHD.
And then fuck her up too, man. Like slow it down during the day and then it crash out.
Yeah.
I was on it too.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yep. They put me on. I was on it in elementary, and it make you feel like you're
Yeah.
not yourself during the day.
No.
You was not yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No, so we used to fight. No, you're not putting on this shit.
Yeah.
Not putting on this shit because what's gonna happen is she's gonna do that first of all, and then when she gets older, she's gonna be reaching for another high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that. I got a story for your ass.
Right.
Okay, so I actually had a homegirl started doing the whole therapy sessions and things like this, and she was originally trying to get me into it. She stopped that though because pretty much the pills turned her into a vegetable, and she was getting sick, but she wasn't able to express it because she wasn't feeling anything. You know, when she was off the pills, it really wasn't affecting her. She just felt the after effects and everything. So when she got real sick, went to the doctor. The doctor told her, you know, what was the cause of all this? These pills were actually about to kill her ass. Like she was about to be out of there.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I asked why, and they was just like, oh, she could have. I could have had a multitude of things. Like, what the hell does it? Like, how could you honestly say that to me mentally? Sir, you could have a multitude of things. Bitch, wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, that's why I don't want to go, and I don't really want to go to street therapy. I have two people I talk to. They're right here in this room. I don't talk to a lot of people when it comes down to a lot of things that go through my mind because I don't like a lot of people just hearing these stories to use them against me. I know for a fact, and I put this out there, I know for a fact I'm fucked up in the head. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not attempting to. I sat out there and looked for help with all of us. We talk to each other, but there's only so much that we can help each other with. Because I guarantee somebody pissed me off, my brother not gonna tell me to calm down and just smoke one. He probably gonna tell me to beat your ass, and that honestly would help me. He's absolutely right. Yeah, you're right.
And then smoke one.
And then smoke one. With Courtney usually she has helped me on a therapeutic vibe with, hey man, you gotta transfer your certain energy. But guarantee if you piss me off, she probably gonna tell me to beat your ass. So I'm not saying
you need to channel it that day.
you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that all therapy is bad. Some therapy is definitely fucking needed. But honestly, I'm at a point to where I feel like unleashing is better than therapy. And I'm not saying in the most violent way.
I'm gonna tell you a situation, man, that happened like recently. So I just got into audio engineering, with live sound engineering is what I'm doing right now. And I was I'm doing it out in the Woodlands mainly. So I was at a huge landing a few weeks ago. And when I got there, it was a white dude. He pulled up. He was like, "Hey man," there was another black dude. He was a drummer. He's like, "Hey man, I thought you and that black dude were together because you black. And, you know, all black people look alike." And I was like, well, damn, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, well, damn, that's like saying, with a smile, I was like, well, damn, that's like saying all white people look like, because you fat and you whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, we joked about it, but I'm saying, like, I could have went the opposite way. I could have did what he wanted me to do. I could have said, motherfucker, who the fuck you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? And he would have looked at me, and then I would have, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here for the next 4-5 hours. All these white people look at me like I'm crazy. So it's about, like, for me, it's about how I want you to perceive me. I'm gonna beat you with the positive every time. It's positive gonna be negative every time. I'm gonna beat you every time.
My mama used to teach. She taught me kill people with kindness.
Yeah, you got to.
It's like being the bigger person, because that real life is what other people don't expect you to do.
It's crazy, man. Because after we finished, I helped him carry his equipment to his car. Dude gave me $20. Hey, man, I appreciate you. They could have went the whole opposite way.
Yeah.
The whole opposite way.
See, I'm trying, bro. I don't know, but it's like I'm really, I guess, trying to figure out at this point when they're killing them with kind of shit. It plays out to a certain extent. Like it honestly has a time limit.
That's okay. You constantly dealing with a motherfucker and you being kind to him. Like there's a limit to it's like 3 strikes you out.
It's a limit.
I gotta show you something different because you think the kindness is a weakness.
I say it all the time. They be letting when they dealing with me, a lot of people, because I'm in business now. I can't think like a thug no more. They let the smooth taste fool them. I tell them all the time. All right, you let the smooth taste fool.
Like you ain't tired of that shit.
I get tired of it, but my fuse is longer now than it was when I was 21. I'll let my fuse, but back then it was like this.
Yeah.
Now my fuse is about 3 times longer. But when that motherfucker burn out, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, she blows.
We need to unleash. Courtney been trying to take me Axe on, so I'm gonna actually have to take her up.
Paintballing or something. I'm down. We can go to the gun range. Like we need to just go do something to channel that energy. Don't go paintballing with Jay. Why you gonna tell my ass up, man?
Jay actually shoots.
It's Call of Duty to me. Let's go.
Domination.
Let's go.
Nah, we should actually. But I do feel like that. To where, to some extent, yeah, therapy. But you know, that therapy shit can only go so far.
Yeah,
it's I told you it's a different type of trauma out here nowadays. These kids are younger. A lot of them are so fucking spoiled in the head and out here doing just whatever, to the point they're not. We had respect back then because we knew who to respect.
And they're introduced to more now at a younger age too.
That's right. But we didn't have social media like that. So when I came across, let's just say Malcolm or Jay, I wasn't seeing them on Facebook. I saw these something person. And if they had an opinion that I didn't like, I had to respectfully debate that opinion. Now in social media, they'll be all, you dumb, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. And not knowing if you realize you come across me.
That's that comfortability that social media that offers. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit behind the camera and just, you know, loosely say what you want to say because you know, like, you can't find me until you get a nerd. It's like,
yeah. I know I think that's what shorten the fuse, though.
Hey, that reminds me of the last conversation, real quick. That reminds me of the last argument I had online. You know how motherfuckers call y'all? I'll put up right now, whole ass motherfucker. I say, man, my address is as follows. This is where I'm at every day from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and I send him right here.
Yeah.
Hey, he just gave me that. You couldn't believe it. He was fucked up.
Have y'all ever heard of swatting? I just learned about this, man. It's crazy. Swatting is like shit gamers do, man. Where they, you know what I'm saying, you get pissed on the game and you will send a SWAT team or send the police to somebody's house.
Yeah.
It's a tool. Like they're doing it. Some people getting the IP address, you know what I'm saying? Little nerds get your IP address, SWAT team at your house, you know what I'm saying? Soon you playing the game, boom, SWAT busting your crib. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Jay about to start sending SWATs on y'all little 7-year-old kids.
Hey, I seen a video about it on YouTube, like, and the kid was on live when SWAT came to his house, bro. Yes.
I need to go and get on that.
Thing.
And it's called SWAT.
Yes.
SWAT.
See,
that
Courtney
shit ain't cool.
Nah, bullshit. Courtney got online
it's
during
like
the good
internet.
day.
It's like internet fighting. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fight fight you on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
You remember
that's too personal. You just made a real life sentence. Why?
Not really. Not really.
Get
That's
out
a next level
your
fight.
feelings.
Oh, you ain't heard personal yet.
But that's where we at with it, man. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like even with one of y'all was saying, we talking about the therapy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is gonna be outruled by AI. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, like all this shit we talking about, all that shit is ruled. It's gonna be ruled eventually by AI.
But I tell you what, let me stand up for a second, kind of like we gonna stay on the subject of a few things like that. But I do have what we like to call game time, right?
Hey.
It's about time for us to start our game.
Let's go.
It's time to win some prizes, and of course, we have DJ T-Mate in the building, so we'll be asking you a few questions. You watch Martin, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite show.
Then we ain't got no goddamn issues.
Hey, I just what's the episode when the fat dude the plumber was sleep on something and he won't come? I see you the bill. You go, maybe a little, maybe a lot, but you go on.
Okay, we can go with that. And I'm glad you watch Martin because now I get to pull out the whole deck. I usually don't get a chance to pull it out.
Come on with it.
So we got trivia.
You're watching this show, you don't watch Martin, you sleep.
We've had a person that don't watch movies.
Yeah, you should go binge watch Martin then.
I was that person at a point in time. Okay, whatever. I ain't not saying
don't worry, because it was your people.
It was when you told me last year that you was doing game night at Happy Dad Grade. It was Martin Trivia.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend told me, I said, I've never seen all of Martin. Like, I've seen episodes here and there. She looked at me, she said, what? As much random shit you done seen, you ain't watched Martin?
You ain't watched Martin.
She was like, you like the Blackest Hood movies and you ain't seen Martin?
Honestly,
she was ready to take my black card at that point. Let's just be real.
On the real, that's a contradiction.
I binge watched it though, so I have seen every episode now. I was mad as fuck when I seen how it ended. That completely pissed off my whole soul. Season 5, yeah. But it was worth the watch. Let me just say that.
I don't even remember. I just be watching mode because this is my favorite TV show. You know what I'm saying? I don't even.
Real Martin.
Most
Shout out to y'all.
Facts. Fall asleep to that motherfucker.
Okay. Now we have we actually have some trivia questions then that we can actually I want to see how well you know Martin. So one of y'all gonna have to control that one. These are just the podcast questions, so stay ready. I'm gonna put them with you.
I'll take this one in.
Yeah. So as we go up, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, Courtney, please lead these people into our game time.
All right.
Sip my mango. Mucho mango.
You know what though?
Hey, let me go and grab one of them snappers, man.
We got you, man.
We got delicious over there.
Okay, here we go.
Snapples, the snapples.
We normally have candy, but what the fuck?
Hey, real quick, man.
Damn, I filled that up. I was like, I
you
looked
did
at it
last week.
last
That's sweet. I knew something was missing from the table.
I have an embarrassing story, and I'll let y'all get game time.
What?
We had a friend in the studio, and she said, "Ooh, I got a sweet tooth." I said, "Well, go ahead, get you as much as you want." I get you as much as you want is what I said. She said, "Okay, thank you."
So basically, Malcolm's gonna replace the ball.
I said, "Goddamn!" I thought you was gonna grab 5, 6 of them, not the whole motherfucker. Yeah, it's for real. True story, man. True story. I just sat there like this here, man. I was like, I told her to get as much as you want, but I'm sorry, y'all. That's what happened.
That's what happened when you be nice, man.
You know what? Since this is since that was a product provided by What Up Radio, I'm sticking our flyer. If I bring some more goddamn candy, you have some candy. If you own the show,
leave a quarter or something.
Yeah, leave some.
Leave a quarter.
God damn.
Candy.
Nah, I ain't got no goddamn candy for the show.
No, we be having the munchies in here.
No, we got the goddamn
show.
We got lucky today.
I took today, so yeah. And you took our
Because it was the sour punch straws.
Man, come on.
She cleared my black ass out. Ain't that a bitch?
All right, so we finna play What's Up?
What up?
What's up?
Classic trivia, all right? So the first question is, what did Cole do for a living?
We're going to get that one to you, Mr. T, man. I know what he did for a living.
Ah, man, I don't know what that nigga did for a
I
living.
ain't gonna lie, I don't know what he did
I
for
thought
a
he
living
was
either.
like some old refinery or something. Like he always had a jumpsuit on. He would be tired of the motherfuckers working at night.
And then he got Pam, but didn't he get Pam on at his job at a point in time?
No.
Okay.
No, he's offered.
He's an automotive. He's a mechanic.
His job.
He's a mechanic.
Well, what did they do?
He say they still didn't
don't know.
Exactly.
You
That's
said Cole, not Tommy.
okay. But look, I was trying to figure out who it was.
Cole.
I knew somebody got
Was he a janitor?
That sound about right. Janitor
Clean
or-
planes.
Cole.
Oh, okay.
That
Janitor
do sound
or
about right.
He clean
mechanic or
planes.
some shit like that.
Cole Clean Planes. Remember they was getting all the plane tickets and Cole had to hook up on the plane tickets and they went to California.
Oh,
Right.
you sure right.
But Cole had a couple of
He
different
did have a
jobs,
couple
didn't he?
different jobs,
I was
though.
about to say he did have a few different
But he
ones.
he cleaned planes for a long time.
All right.
That's it, he started working with.
All right,
Has
now
he got the answer?
we're
It's
gonna
on there.
yes, it is, and the point goes to Jay because it was clean airplane.
Oh, damn.
Straight up.
So,
Oh yeah.
point to Jay. All right. The next question is, who popped out of the cake at Gina's bachelorette party?
Bruh, man. I knew that shit because I said I do some crazy shit like that. Fucking bruh, man.
It was bruh, man.
I say, boy, that looks like some crazy
That
shit.
shit was slow.
He came out like a hood nigga. He came out there being slow. Boy, hit him with the
What's hey?
Now,
Okay.
bruh, man, look bad.
I haven't seen him.
Oh, man, he looks.
He got old, man.
Yeah, he got old, but goddamn, that nigga looked like he swallowed a Malcolm.
Hey, what you laughing at? Right?
You already knew bro man was hefty. He was
Of
already
course,
hefty.
yeah.
And now they
I mean,
showed him.
he's huge.
They showed him. I seen him on 2 occasions. The morning reunion show when he came back. I was like, damn, he done got older, but he got bigger. But it wouldn't like as I seen in like an Instagram video. He was acting like bro man to take a shot. He was like, oh yeah, I'm not sure. God damn, this nigga's huge now. Like it looked like he's the double
Swallowed
him.
a Malcolm. That was
Oh yeah,
one of the nights.
he big. Ain't no climbing through the window. Ain't no more fit below.
I thought you meant fat. He got swollen.
No,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
talking
mean
about fat.
swole.
We talking
about
Like
fat.
he was already big,
Oh.
but then he picked up
Even more weight.
even more weight.
Bro, man ain't going through nobody.
Nah, he ain't coming through the window, bro. That seemed like a
Eating
house.
sandwiches and none of that.
He barely made it through the window on the reunion.
I ain't
I
seen
watched
it
that
yet.
on-
Man.
All right, so
hard to
let's
watch.
get to the next question. What's the name of the tenants who took over Martin and Gina's apartment, causing them to be homeless?
Oh, damn.
I believe so.
I just watched this episode too.
They was outside and shit with the
Y'all probably got me on this.
I remember that one.
I don't
He
remember
decorated
the
the
names.
corner
I
with
just
the
watched
birds.
it.
Dang, I forgot their name.
Wallace, Williams, Walters.
Ask the question again.
What's the name of the tenants who took over Martin and Gina's apartment, causing them to be homeless?
You know what? That's actually a good one that I would like to kind of put out there for people. I can't personally remember that name.
Oh yeah, we should tell our audience if
Yeah, I
y'all
was
want to
just
play
gonna
with
say,
us.
what's the audience? What's the
Y'all
audience?
should call in. What's the number?
777-95-95.
713-9595. All right, yeah.
Okay.
If y'all want to play Martin trivia with us, please call in. We taking our guests, okay?
Yes. So that could be one we leave out there for the people.
All right.
I forgot they.
What's the name of the tenants who took over Martin and Gina's apartment, causing them to be homeless? Audience, call in, give us an answer. You can message in as well.
Call in and win this Chick-fil-A gift card that we're gonna give it away.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all the next
Y'all gotta
question.
split
Is,
it with me though.
oh man,
It is chicken
Yeah,
of the
he ain't
plate.
gonna ask. He ain't gonna get the question right, but still want the rewards. Come on,
Yeah.
wow.
Get this chicken fillet gift card. If you call in, first person call in, give us the answer on that. Who are the people who signed for Martin and Gina's apartment, forcing them to live out on the street and decorate the corner with that leather ass
With that wall to wall.
He put the carpet down.
All right, so who hypnotized Pam, causing her to behave like Martin?
Dennis.
Bro, that episode is funny as
What's his
shit.
name? Dennis?
The Dennis.
The Dennis is
I remember
correct. All right, Jay.
That one of my
Oh
favorite.
wait, I saw a
Uh-oh.
point to me.
No.
Point to me. I said it first. Where
No.
you at, Malcolm?
No, she was saying
He
uh,
worked at the airport.
I missed it. I was posting Instagram.
That's all right. You
We'll
better-
throw you on the board. We'll throw you on the board for points. All
We can
right.
share
You should have
fries.
called in anyway.
Yeah.
We can
Looking
share
at
fries.
us. Next time we got you though. So
Y'all
I
heard
double
what
up
Jay
on your
said.
gift
Jay
card.
said y'all can share the fries. Y'all can split y'all sandwiches half with me.
I want a
Both of
third
y'all
of
want
nugget.
some. And I don't want that. Just give me the drink.
I was just for that for that
Nah,
fucking
nah,
lemonade.
give me the drink. I want the sweet tea. Light ice.
Joe could get the straw.
I'm taking
I
somebody's
still got
prize
the cup
now.
in the tea, so we winning. All right, so what was Tommy's last name?
Strong.
Damn, my damn said Ford.
Spell it.
That's his name. Thomas Michael Ford.
Spell it.
Pronounce it. Properly pronounce it.
STRAUN. Strong. Some shit like
Strong.
that. Yeah,
STRONE.
It's Strawn, but it's STRAWN.
Oh.
So I was making sure you was properly pronouncing it.
Oh yeah, I can't spell it, but I said it though.
Oh, okay. Point to Jay. You got that shit.
We're giving away prizes for people who answer, right?
Yes.
For anybody who answers the who signed for Martin and Gina's apartment, forcing them to pretty much live out on the street. What was the name of that company?
We're giving that to y'all because we don't know.
Yes, first person call in, you actually get the opportunity. You will win the Chick-fil-A gift card. You will be able to go to the Chicken's Fillets and order that amazing lemonade.
Even on Sunday.
If I shot you out an invite today to come to this show, you need to call in, man, so you can get that Chick-fil-A card.
Hey.
You been in my house and you in the A, or you doing some water. You know what I'm saying? You call in.
Call in with that damn Chick-fil-A gift card, man. Go ahead and get your eat on now. Now we
So-
close. Now we done at 9, so Chick-fil-A closed at 9.
Like right when we finish.
Yeah, right when we finish. So your asses, you call in, get your Chick-fil-A gift card, and have it for the rest of the week. Might even give you a Sunday special.
That's we need to swap the water burger. You know they open all night.
All night long. And I got the out, baby.
You know what?
I
Speaking of
got a
Chick-fil-A,
cinnamon roll waiting on me right now, actually.
hey, speaking of Chick-fil-A, man, did y'all hear how they try to pay that 16-year-old kid in like food? Like they were trying to pay him. That was gonna be his
But
pay.
child labor?
I think I did actually read about that.
Yeah, they were trying to pay him. He was gonna take it too. He's like 16.
Mhm.
I'd be cool.
Bullshit.
Nah.
I want my son ass.
He tripping. For sure.
All right, so what color dress did Pam wear when she tried to get a raise?
Red.
Damn, both of them got it.
Yeah.
That's the color of seduction.
It is. The devil in the red dress. And the only I used to say that anytime Pam hop on TV, I be like, oh, that damn devil in the dress. Pam was fine.
Yeah.
She still is.
Yeah,
Pam,
You know what
devil in
episode
the red
always
dress.
come to mind when I think of Pam? It was the one when she had what was her lookalike name? Pam and Tammy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Tammy?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, the cousin.
Crazy.
Yes, bro, those episodes are lucky funny to me.
Mine was the one where she actually got hypnotized when she hit that nigga with that pig.
Yeah.
And then how she was standing in the damn art exhibit, she got to
Hit the mark real quick.
walking around. I say, damn that bitch, man. She can act, bro.
Mom, Martin had that damn fake ass rock wall.
Oh. That was probably one of the overall. It is in the top 3 of the most funniest goddamn moments in Martin. That motherfucker had a stuff rock.
Alright, so let's get to the next question real quick. We got a couple more to get through too.
Yeah, let's get it.
Alright, so what did Gina's father do for a living?
Real estate.
Damn. Nah, Jay got that one because he cracked Martin
He was a
back.
chiropractor.
Yeah, he cracked Martin back.
You know a lot. You really? I thought I was a Martin.
No,
fan.
they real fans.
I'll be real. Like I'll be watching it just to laugh.
No, I really fall asleep to this shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm
You
gonna
got
have to really
any
get it
comment
tuned
in,
into him.
Michael?
Only no, everybody's being shy. I don't know what's going on.
That's all right, because I mean, I ain't got to give away no damn fast food. They want to be shy.
Alright, so if y'all want to win a Chick-fil-A gift card, the question is, what's the name of the tenants who took over Martin and Gina's apartment, causing them to be homeless? First person calls in gets the
Everybody being shy. They're jumping in and out. I don't know if they're feeding the babies, feeding the dogs, or what. But they're jumping in and out. And
Stuffing pit bulls.
And the one stuffing pit bulls or something. And then the Clarissa and the people that was giving y'all shout outs was the only ones that was coming. So
Bring it on, God damn it.
All right, so
Clarissa still got her Chick-fil-A. I think that's why her ass ain't called. Shit, I got my Chick-fil-A for shit.
Hey, and
I ain't worried.
I had won a Chick-fil-A gift card too when I called into Sugar-coated.
Unsugar-coated.
There we go. Shout out to them too. I called them. They was having a real conversation discussing depression and things. And I actually called and talked on the phone with them and ended up winning a Chick-fil-A gift card. So y'all come when y'all want to. It's easy. It's just conversation, y'all. We ain't gonna bite y'all. You know what I'm saying? We trying to give y'all something. We here for y'all at the end of the day.
Y'all better pull Google out.
Right.
Look up the answer.
So when we gonna use it?
I already used it.
That's all right, more coming. We're gonna have Chick-fil-A gift cards, to Whataburger gift cards, to goddamn McDonald's probably if I can get that bitch to get my order ready.
Shit, I might make somebody a gourmet meal like plan.
Hey, win a free gourmet meal, of course, that'll be
Home
live.
food is
Nice
always
little
the way, bro.
Could use some steak.
I'm about to say, y'all know.
Y'all should do a contest, man. Like,
Okay, so look.
Hell no.
That's dope.
Hell no, I'm not
said-
gonna do that shit.
Look, I said that I wanted to do a party.
Jay looked down and he got to say it for him. Jay looked down like, no.
But I want to do that, like have a party and do like couples and we come and cook, like and do a competition. Bro, that would be fun.
First of all,
Well, we
I'ma
ain't
come
talking
by
about you,
myself.
but I'm
Look, man,
saying.
y'all know how like the big radio stations be holding like masquerade balls and shit like that, man. Y'all gonna do shit like that.
I do a masquerade ball, but I ain't finna cook with this motherfucker over here.
Why not?
Cause this motherfucker cook all the goddamn time. I don't.
Bro, I be at
She
work
said she
half the
gonna do
time.
the gourmet
Kiss
meal.
my ass, chef. Look, first of all, yeah, he'll cook it. He can do a henny
Come
brisket.
in, we can do it.
I do some turkey necks.
We can make nachos.
I can do a turkey. I'm a beast. I let me do the dessert. I kill her down for corn pop, peach cobbler.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I can do that.
I don't do desserts. I do real dishes.
I do desserts and
hungry.
turkey necks.
I like to eat. I make full plates. Like that's my thing.
The best you gonna get out of me, your ass gonna eat the standard.
I like being on the pit
So
too.
ramen
Like,
I do the standard. You know I do a
So
breakfast.
with that some ramen noodles, the standard.
No.
Oh, okay.
When I say the standard,
With the shrimp,
it's
with the
gonna be a
shrimp.
meal. Like I'm gonna handle my goddamn business. But just if I had to do noodles, yeah, I'll spice it up with some real shrimp or something. But like when you say steak and shrimp, okay, yeah, I do the whole steak and shrimp, but your ass gonna get two sides, potatoes this, and I'm not cooking no more. And that's gonna be it. And when I say them potatoes gonna be so basic, I'm not finna go fucking buy a sack of potatoes. I got shit to do. Your ass getting these 30-second instant boil in the goddamn water potatoes.
Yeah, that be me, bro. You make mashed potatoes, it gotta be homemade.
Yeah,
We do
bro.
not use no box
You can't go get no box.
artificial shit. You better boil your potatoes, peel them motherfuckers, add some butter and some milk.
Yo, the home
You
closest
hear
you
me?
get to home is home style potatoes. I think that's the name of the brand.
So
Home
you
style.
know he be cheating.
He be cheating.
He be cheating.
Your butt.
He be
These
cheating.
things all right. Them all don't take no.
Well, yeah,
we-
if I say like cardboard
They
box,
take all-
that's how
First of all, they gonna
It's
taste
still a little flaky.
They gonna taste like nylon bag, not no motherfucking box.
No,
You know, those old
okay.
biscuit.
Them not
Okay.
potatoes, man. Them flakes. Those are flakes.
period. Not real potatoes.
Those not
You
potatoes.
need homemade
Them all
potatoes,
be
man.
flaky. You take on flakes.
They got nigga eating sawdust.
Oatmeal. That's oatmeal they made. Turned it
It really is. That's exactly what it's the oatmeal version of potatoes.
Cream of wheat. What they
All
did.
of it, man.
Give a damn. I'm finna go shave me up some soap right now and ball that shit and turn it into.
All right, so we got 4 more questions, y'all. Let's get through these real quick.
Let's get it.
Okay, so the next question is, what caused Gina to have an allergic reaction before Martin's high school reunion?
Oh, damn.
Peanuts?
I just watched that. Was it
Okay.
Peanuts?
Peanuts.
Was it Peanuts?
Avocado.
I'm a fucking cow.
That's
Avocado.
so weird, bro. He really gonna sleep to this shit every
It
night.
was avocado.
And
Damn.
you know what? I'm allergic to avocados for real too.
That
So
was
that's
one
a
of my
real
favorite
thing.
When she
episodes.
showed up to
Wow.
the
Say what you allergic to avocado. No. Or she
Can't
showed up
talk
to
or
that party.
nothing.
She showed up to that party.
Oh,
Oh, hair
Say,
everywhere and
oh.
everything.
say I can still come. They say hell
Hey,
no.
secret on that episode. Y'all gotta watch that reunion. I ain't know this, but the whole point of that episode was to try to make Martin laugh because Martin used to make everybody laugh on the set. So he didn't know how Gina was coming through the door on any of them scenes. When she popped up, every facial reaction you see
Was
is
authentic.
really him.
That's
He
right.
like, oh, what the fuck is going on? So she said when she made him laugh, that was her accomplishment on the show. Like we made Martin laugh.
Wow.
So Now it's funnier to me because now when I watch it, I'm like, dog, now that face makes sense.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I literally just watched the episode.
Get that reunion first. It's gonna be sad because when they get to Tommy Point, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It broke a tear.
I bet.
It was a tearjerker because it's Tommy, dog.
Yeah, R.P. Tommy.
But when they talk about authentic moments to where they facial reactions were supposed to be just still and they broke character to laugh, bro. When you watch the episode now, it's like, damn, that's funny.
Who did Martin?
And I digress.
You goofy guy. You goofy. Look, I've been saying it more often lately too, because that was like the catchphrase. Like, I want to talk shit, but I digress. All right, so who did Martin help? Who did Martin help convict and put in jail?
The short nigga. It was fucking Gary Coleman. What was it? Mad Dog. Fucking Mad Dog.
It was Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
All right, Junkin.
Mad Dog. No.
Now what I So,
Gary, I like Gary
according to Martin, what should Gina and Pam's singing group name be?
Boy, he got on their ass.
They know
too.
that.
He got on their ass.
What do you say? Y'all should get one more girl and be phony.
Yeah, phony.
Right, he is spot on tonight. Okay, Jay. He
That's all I like. I remember he got on their ass.
Man, you watched this earlier, didn't you?
Bro, I tell you,
he came to play.
It's like every
At what
night,
point
bro.
did you have the DVDs?
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, for sure. All of it on
Yes,
HBO Max.
I watch this shit like every day.
Now you know, baby, you ain't
I
got
got
to
the
BT, go to HBO.
Oh, I got BET Plus.
See, and that's what she was saying. We need to get back to this. She was just saying that
Like,
today she actually wanted to watch it again.
All the old shows on HBO Max. Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, everything on there. Sure. They got a whole
Rude.
section
Jamie
dedicated
Foxx.
to black people.
Rude.
Who said that?
The Facebook user, you're rude.
That's Lisa.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know why they're blanking her name out.
No, point
That's
to me.
Lisa.
I said it first.
Lisa, tacos are here made by Courtney D, and you're not.
Yeah, actually,
Therefore,
I think that's
Well,
what
they
I
work
made it,
here.
Lisa.
They were here. It's
I
more.
think it's like one left in there. So
Okay,
one
I'm
or
gonna
two.
get that.
and Malcolm ate the one that we had made for you. Malcolm ate it.
So it's like y'all both got it because he gonna drop
Yeah.
it out.
You know,
When you
they're
kiss
giving you a couple.
Ew.
You know, what's yours is mine type thing.
Like I
Does
said,
that apply right now?
Ew.
She said, ew, oh.
Yeah.
Man, the facts just is. Okay, look, no, I'm just kidding.
you should be here with him. He's
I don't
nasty.
know why they're blanking her name out. For the record, that's Lisa up there.
That's
Oh,
Lisa.
okay.
That's
The
our only
infamous
fan.
Lisa.
She on the run.
That's our
I
only
mean, I
fan.
took tonight, so don't say where's my plate no more.
What up, Lisa? My bad. How you doing?
All right, so man, she's talking about rude.
She on the
Come on,
run.
man.
Rude.
All right,
Shouldn't you be
so
saving a life?
he got that one right. What's the next one? What type of bird did Mama Payne have?
Parakeet, parrot.
Parrot.
Give my point, man.
You
I
gotta
got
give
two
it
at
to
least.
teammate.
You got two?
You got two in there.
You got two? All right, this is the last card I'm
Super
pulling.
Martin J, man. What the hell?
Man, say,
I knew he was gonna whoop our ass. I just didn't want it to look bad.
I ain't gonna lie.
We looking
Anything
bad
Fresh
right
Prince, Jamie Foxx, I'm on them hoes. too.
Oh, Fresh Prince is my show, bro.
I
I
could
like
probably
the Jamie
get-
Foxx show too.
I could probably
Man,
get
I've been
Jamie
feeling
Foxx.
like a lot of people been, you know what I'm saying, down in Will Smith, Fresh Prince after all the situation. I felt like a lot of people down in but man, I still rock with the show, man.
I still
that shit
fuck
funny.
with it.
I listened to the Man in Black theme song this
Man,
morning.
shit
You know what I'm
happened.
saying?
I watched that the other day at work.
You feel me? Like that should take away from who they man really is.
Shit
Facts.
I don't believe that shit no more because of that little old video that surfaced to where it was the exact same situation, exact same place. It was, I don't know if it was a movie or what.
It was an award
Exact
show.
same shit. From the dude made a joke about the man's wife. They laugh. The dude look at his wife. She give a little face. He go up there, slap the dude. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Same. It was damn near the same dialogue. And so after seeing that, I believe, don't get me wrong, it was used to promote because Chris Rock went on Tun-IN, did his thing, and sold hella buy tickets because people wanted him to talk about it. I believe that was more of one hell of a media plot. And I do believe that they took something from years ago that they didn't think our generation would find or even look at and just redid it. History repeated
Nah,
itself.
yeah, we on a constant repeat. like what they doing, like, and more like we in the age of information. So like, it's to the point where like information is like openly to like all kinds of
Shit, we can
information.
find shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can find it now, and that's intentional. Man, it's like the government don't give a fuck. It's like, well, shit, man, let all the cards out, like let it be exposed.
Put all that shit in Google and call it a day.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go know what to look for, look for the right information.
You gotta ask the right questions.
They found it, so I chime in on that shit later. But let's
tap back into this game and see who's gonna be our winner. Y'all tap in. The question still remains: what were the tenants' last name that forced Martin and Gina to be homeless?
The last name?
What was their name? Nope.
Damn.
Call in 713-777-9595. Oh yeah, look, I got it now. All right, next question. What was Shanae's apartment number?
40. I want to say 42, but I think that's Mark's number. And she was across from him.
And y'all need to know that, man. That's like y'all
because he was. I think he was 42.
Nah, because I remember an episode when Shanae and Gina was getting to it in the hallway. So she thought Gina was gonna break up with him, so she would like send him right on over to the apartment.
Yeah,
and I can't remember what she said. I think it was 42.
That's I guess final answer.
I'm gonna go with just because she stayed across the hall, and I really am not 100% sure of this answer. I'm gonna say 47.
You say 47. You say 42. You got a guess?
Not really, but I'm gonna say 48. Just to say so.
Y'all all wrong. It was 41.
Oh, I see. She stayed right across. So yeah, okay. I thought it went up. I didn't think to go down. Shit.
All right. What movie poster was hanging on Martin's wall?
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
That motherfucker starred in that.
I watched that movie the other day.
My girlfriend's never seen it, bro. I see it.
You said your girlfriends?
My girlfriend.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I need to take note, man.
Shit.
I be in the kitchen cooking nothing stupid. And other than that, I'm chilling. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. So.
Only neck she's sucking on is turkey necks and clitoris.
This guy. What was Martin's apartment number? God dang it, I did that one. All right.
40.
What city was the show set in?
Detroit. The D-time, baby.
Hey, y'all tired, man. We got to do tiebreaker round real quick. Y'all both tied at 6 real quick.
Damn, you caught up?
Yeah, Junkie caught up.
Yeah, they all like that motherfucker kept me some leeway because he ain't said shit. He knew the answers. I know damn well he knew the Detroit. I know goddamn he knew these answers.
On purpose.
All right, let's do this. Y'all got ready to tiebreaker. What did What's Up change to when the station was sold?
The country station. Fuck, what was the name of it? What the fuck is that country station?
Was it WNX something? Fuck.
We Haul.
Yeah. WHAW, something like that.
WHA.
WHA.
All right, Joker, I see you.
I know it's a country shit. I was like, what yeehaw, man? I know it was the weehaw. Okay.
All right, so Joker takes it all, man. That's crazy.
A stress ball made by Maya.
Shout out to everybody that participated.
How the hell he gonna take the damn gift card and he was giving it away?
Well, look, that means nobody get it. That means next week when we come live, we'll be back with either Houston trivia or Martin trivia. We'll just be giving it away until y'all play. We here to help y'all and be of service to y'all.
You don't play, you don't get Chick-fil-A.
You know what I'm saying? So now that we done with
Don't
Martin
play,
trivia,
no Chick-fil-A.
we're gonna let Jay get into
one of these questions where we can actually dive in. This right here is which one is this?
Word on the Street.
Word on the Street. Word on the Street is basically this part of Martin. It's going to put us in a scenario. In one case, something happened in the episode. We're going to read out whatever happened in that episode. And it asks us kind of what we would do in that similar situation.
Oh, okay, great.
And yes, you answering first, T-May. Don't even bother.
It's all good.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yeah, hurry up because I want to get to goddamn King tweets.
I'm saying.
I need that shit in my life.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hold on. Okay. I got one. Martin is clearly attracted to his new co-host Monica Hurd, played by Kim Fields. What's the best way to handle working with a coworker that you're attracted to, and do you need to share it with your partner? I'm single, so I don't have to answer this
Oh
question.
man, we know. I think you just remind us every chance you get.
I'm gonna keep
So-
reminding you in case it's a single one out there listening.
This guy.
You a DJ too,
Hey,
so
you saw the
You
face
know.
he made? Like, he like, oh shit.
I mean, man, you gotta keep it, you gotta keep it business wise. But there's circumstances, man. I mean, in that episode, I believe she was throwing herself on him, right? No, she wasn't.
Nah, Martin
she
is
actually had interest in someone else.
the boss. When it's the
Stan.
boss,
It was
yeah,
Stan.
Stan.
But
Yeah,
Martin liked it.
I guess
Yeah.
the way
it's like she came out flirtatious.
yeah. But
Man, you know what?
sometimes
Like in that situation, like you talking about it, like I don't know, man. Like we men, like me and flirt. I mean, but like, could you go home and tell your woman that? I don't think so. Like that conversation would. It's not. I don't know, man. I mean, depending on what type of relationship you already established at home, I'll go back. But man, I ain't gonna lie, baby. Like this girl is beautiful. Like you know what I'm saying. Like she's eye catching. But
Yeah.
that's conversations that you can only be had with certain type of people. You can't go home and have that with
everybody.
yeah. Might get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. So pretty much when you in a relationship, your shit, the freakiness in your relationship is the freakiness in your goddamn relationship.
Yeah, you'll know for sure whether you can go home and say something about you even feeling attracted to another woman, because that in itself, women.
As soon as you mention another woman,
Nah, yeah, that ideal of you being attracted, that's never gonna disappear. You attracted to that bitch and what the. No, you know what I'm saying?
There'll never be the end of that shit.
No.
So this is interesting because I was reading this book called The Way of the Superior Man.
I was gonna talk about that, but I didn't want to talk. And my bad, I ain't mean to
No,
hug you
you
like that.
good.
But
You good.
that's my favorite book, and I feel like a lot of men and women should read it because it
bro.
talks about masculinity
And
femininity
femininity.
and how to coincide between the two and understand it.
And what you were saying though made me think instantly, because they have like 3 or 4 sections that literally do speak on femininity and helping men or masculine energies understand how to interact with that. But that's the perfect thing. It depends on the woman's temperament, how to go. Like
Yeah.
I could do that, but you probably couldn't go home and say that, you know. But it's just how deep is your communication? How well are y'all connected with each other to be able to be that type of honest with each other?
Right.
Because some people really can't have that. They don't have the capacity to be that type of understanding.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, that's a sticky situation. That can, that's kind of like based on like what you got going on at home. Can you be that open to your partner, or do you need to kind of like take that to the grave with you?
True.
Facts.
True.
So like 2 Chainz, man.
True.
Nigga, true. All right, give us one more before we wrap it
You got one more? All right. Martin hires a cheap wedding planner to offset the expensive planner hired by Gina's mother. Who gets to decide how the wedding will be planned? The couple or the person paying for it?
Shit.
Y'all looking at me? Oh,
I told you gotta answer first.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who gotta pay? Who gotta do? Who gotta?
It's basically who gets to decide how the wedding will be planned. The people that's getting married or the people that's spending the money for the wedding?
That's a good question. Actually.
I mean, it should
Yeah, I would
be.
say, man, it's gotta be like I'm based off of like boundaries, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's gotta be some understanding, like hey, like it's my wedding, so I should have some input. I'm gonna allow you to have some input too. So it should be like some type of percentage split. You know what I'm saying? 50 or 70-30. You giving me the money, so shit, you got a little bit more leeway. But hey, I'm gonna let you know this is kind of like how I want things done in this sense. As long as you stay within that perimeter, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So like that, I feel like them type of boundaries gotta be set.
I'd say though, just to give it direct, I would say the couple should plan within the budget.
That's what I was
thinking that.
You know, because if like, or when my daughters decide to, go ahead and cross that road into marriage. I know it's always traditional, usually like the father of the bride generally paying for the wedding. So that's just me going off of that mental tradition. If I was going off of that and I know, hey man, I gotta pay for my damn daughter's wedding, I'm just gonna give you a budget. This is what I'm giving you.
Yeah, just give me a set number.
Because I don't want to, because that's really the wife's day.
So what you saying is I'll give you that budget and then you have full control within that budget.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna give
cool
you two, however much, 20, however much thousands to do this, knowing that's their day. It's no man that I know that can take over a wedding. None. We wear a tux, and it's the reason we don't get a grand entrance. If you notice that, our black ass is up there standing right there, and we waiting on the grand finale. This woman. So
that's true. Why is
This
the
ceremony
wedding
not
only
for
about the woman?
Because it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy that a woman experiences that from the time she's born all the way to that time happens. A man not thinking about, oh man, I want this perfect wedding. I want this. I want my bouquets to be like this. Man's not thinking about that. A woman lives in a fantasy land, and they already painted that out at a young age of how they want it. So ideally, that's why a woman would be walking down. She's painting that picture already. You just watching all your money walking down the aisle.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I get married, we both walking down here.
Oh yeah. Nah, it really signifies for the woman that you chose. I had an old school dude tell me that. I was like, because I asked her, why the hell did she get glorified so much? Because this signifies this is the woman that you chose to be with the rest of your life. So it only makes sense that your gift has that grand. This is probably the only gift you gonna actually get at this wedding.
Because she actually decided to give herself to you.
But not just that, you chose this woman. This wasn't a situation in.
But she could have said no, is what I'm saying. When you asked her to marry you, she could have said no. So y'all really chose each other. So
yeah, this is way this is
walk together down this motherfucker.
But this was the this is just speaking in that traditional sense as far as like when it comes down to the proposal. Obviously, you don't have a lot of women getting down on one knee asking these dudes. I mean, you see that shit on social media now, but generally that wasn't the thing.
Why do women get bashed for that when they do?
It's something.
I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Tradition changes.
That's true too.
Tradition changes throughout the years.
That's why they usually have her walk down the aisle, because it's like, hey, you got down on one knee for this woman. This is the woman that you chose. Like, hey, man, you want to spend the rest of your life? She said yes. Okay, fine. This we gonna gift wrap the fuck out of her.
We dancing down this motherfucker all day.
I take that.
I'm telling you, we can do an electric slide down this motherfucker. I paid a lot of money.
At this point,
I seen them do their receptions nice.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm just for sure.
I was about to say, man, y'all the fool.
No, I don't want no more wedding. Real time.
No, I'm walking down the wedding. If I get married, we both walking down the aisle.
And nothing will be normal about my. That's why you don't see wedding pictures with me. It's nothing that will be normal.
For me.
I'm married.
I'll even let her go last.
Normal ain't my style.
I go first,
Like,
get it out the way.
Like you don't want a grand entrance, but you do want to be acknowledged.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I go first, get it out the way, and then baby can kill it after me.
Okay.
But I'm walking down that motherfucker.
Like, truth be told, in my mind now, I done cosplay and shit. I would have a cosplay with it. No joke. I have goddamn Jay dressed up as Iron Man to be my best man. Have
I don't believe
Malcolm painted like the Hulk.
I don't believe in them. I think they're money pit. I think they're designed to I mean, because like think about
that honeymoon though.
Like if I love you, like I say I love you, it shouldn't take me
to marry you.
All that extra. It's not the proof of, but like I said, like that. If I did that, it would be because I really love this woman, and that's her dream. That's something that she want, and I want to make her happy. That'll be the only reason.
I'm doing it for entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be the only reason. That alone.
Like man, just like with you being a DJ, when you go to these events, you book to entertain. That'll be the only way I plan to win.
Yeah, fact.
I have to do something entertaining. This is a show. This is not like I already been with this woman. I don't want to do it normal. That shit, it looks so goddamn just simple. Like, yeah, if we're gonna do a wedding, you want to walk your ass down, fine. Dress your monkey ass up in one of these princess dresses from Mario or some shit. I'll dress up in a Mario Luigi suit or something. I'll walk down, and as I know, you think I'm playing. As I'm walking down, I have coins. I have coins on each aisle, grabbing them. Bling, bling, bling.
Not a all personal ways.
By the time I get up to the aisle, I'm drop them coins at her feet. Hey,
Charles ass.
Wow.
You walk out on your ass. Grow up.
Slide here.
Hey, bro. Yeah, hey, man. If I don't run Sonic, I'll just run my ass.
Maybe a Sonic wedding. What is this?
Shit, bro. Hey, Coming to America was probably my only version of a wedding that I would actually do. I'm not looking for normal.
Yeah, that was dope. That's a dope little, you know what I'm saying, ceremony. And who is it? Nigerians? They ceremony dope. They throw money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they do money dances and stuff. They ceremony dope.
I need to go there. Have Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, like they ain't no little money. You know what I'm saying? Like
50s and
hundreds.
They throw $100.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we put $1 on our birthday. They put
Hundreds.
In Nigeria, you say?
No, they doing it here too. But yeah, Nigerian people
It's
when they
just
have
like
their
their
weddings and stuff,
custom. Yeah.
they throw money out.
Do
You
you
know what I'm
have
saying?
are
On
you
top.
Nigerian in any way,
Who?
shape, or form?
Nah.
I mean, Nigerian.
You know any Nigerian?
I had some Nigerian friends, bro. Shout out to
Had?
them. I have a few. I still talk to some.
Okay, good.
When they next party?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to DJ a Nigerian wedding. If anybody
Look.
knows some Nigerians
Or bar
that's
mitzvah.
having a wedding or family event, yeah, call me.
I'll tap you
Hit
in.
me up.
we have the event planning service, and we offer the DJ, the servers, the security. We come with all of that. So I done been to about 5 Nigerian weddings in the last 2 years or so, and they be 5, man. I mean, great. They don't hold nothing back. Them motherfuckers don't spend that money, man.
Great.
And they go, and then they be having all kind of extravagant stuff up in there, you know. But they have security out there too, because if somebody kick that door in, they gonna come out with some money.
Look, they got this shrimp.
That boy say shrimp. Shrimp. Okay,
Well,
okay.
shout out to DJ T Mag
We
for
gonna
being
try
here
to
with
do
us this evening.
But before we head out,
Shout out to Martin Trivia too.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, I
before we
got the
head
number.
out, man, I wanted to share my little. You know what
And
I'm
we
saying?
ain't
I got
about to
little-
head out yet.
Oh my bad.
No, because before we clear that
thing
shit,
that I wanted to
We
share
got
with y'all
you.
too. So,
I got you.
yeah, for sure.
We
we
gonna,
just gotta get in the King tweets.
King Tweets. That's the segment we've been waiting for. King
Okay.
Tweets. What we got this week, Jay?
Let's see what. Checking my handy dandy notebook here. You see me?
King tweets is basically a section where we go in, we laugh at some of the crazy and sporadic ideas that our brother and co-host King J actually puts out there on Twitter.
Or just anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere,
Trust me.
Facebook, anywhere.
Yeah.
You gonna put it out there.
This is for my fellas right here. Alright?
All right.
All right.
It
So
say,
biased.
it say you don't need a. Hold on. Well, okay, you too. My bad. It say you don't need a lot of women. You just need one good woman with about 5 different wigs.
Wow.
I'm here
That's
for
honestly fucking true.
I'm here for it. Let's wear the different hats.
Now,
Because-
hey man, that's the ideal of polygamy. In a sense.
In a sense, yes.
Because you got different, like what he's saying is you putting the wig on for different multiple personalities in a sense. Like,
What if
okay,
I'm a
well,
aggressive?
Put on 3 different wigs.
all them wigs.
2 different
You better
wigs.
close. You better cut the lights out, baby. Put the other wig on. Bring Shanice out there, baby. Put the other one on.
Wow.
What Nikki at,
And
baby?
they really become these people when they put these wigs on.
Yeah.
They
My,
really become
my
them.
girlfriend names hers, and that was
There you
something
go.
new that I stepped into. So yeah,
It's
bro,
like putting on a
definitely
brain.
different
See why
personalities.
everybody related to that?
I get you.
Say it again.
Okay. It says you don't need a lot of women. You just need one good woman with about 5 different wigs.
How Steve Harvey pick his suits, that's how women pick their wigs. You can wear it. You got 30 Greek combinations of a bitch right here.
I can go with that. I can go with that. But I don't want no. I'm not into. I'm not gonna say I'm not into it. I ain't never gotten into the role play thing that Courtney said a minute ago. I think you just said it, right?
I'm just saying that's just a different personality.
That's
It ain't
what we say,
necessarily
no, Afro
role playing. It's
okay.
just
Lisa
It's
got
just
an
they
afro.
like
That's
it,
just in general. You know,
like
a
every
black
look
afro.
is inspired by something. Like, and I feel that from like, the way when I wear my hair in different styles. Like, I mean, I'm still Courtney D every day, but you know what I'm saying. I know this today. I got a little to me. Let me step right. Some days I'm more humble. You know.
That's crazy you say that because like me as a man, when I go get my hair cut, I'll be like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm like a bum.
Yeah,
When
you like, God damn.
hey man, I'm worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? I'm $1 billion nigga right now.
So that's what the wigs are for women. Like different personalities, they feel good, feel different. But I mean, I don't wear wigs, but I do my hair in different styles, so I can relate. You know?
Lisa, get an afro wig, like a full on black from the 70s Panther Power ass afro. Put a pick in it. And come up to Malcolm. Excuse me, brother. Would you like to indulge in some of this fallacious? Oh
hey,
my God.
hey.
Whoa.
Next tweet.
Alright, okay. The next tweet is the fucked up part about loyalty is everyone has their own definition of it.
Oh shit.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Fuck. That's a whole topic. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go that deep into that. Yeah, but hey, hold on, say that one more time as a matter of fact. Yeah, that's
Sorry,
a
we're
good
gonna
topic.
talk about it. We're gonna make a whole conversation for that actually. That's a nice
next week.
conversation.
Says,
back.
the fucked up part about loyalty is everyone has their own definition of it.
Yeah, man. It ain't too much to be said on that. That's a goddamn right. There's a lot gonna get said on it.
Man, that's like next to
Right.
that's like next to the same thing. Like I was reading Think and Grow Rich and we talking about criticism. Like we got a lot of people got a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got your own perspective of how you see loyalty. Oh, this is my idea of loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, this mine. So
And nobody actually, you can look it up and say one thing. You know, everybody got their definition of how they are loyal to a person.
It's like we have to remove self though, bro. Like when we really think about what words mean. Alright, so I study words, bro. I really like words and wordplay. You can use it differently. But when I say remove ourselves, when we are trying to conceptualize or understand something, we can't think about it from our perspective of what it is. We have to actually understand it for what it is. The actual word. We spend so much time trying to
insert
take what it says that it means and then make us say, oh, well, to me, it means this. Can we stop saying to me because it is this? It's either you're doing it or you're not.
Yeah, you're allowed to have your perspective, but you still have to take the meaning for what it
take it
really
at face
is.
value, basically.
Yeah. And then in tune with your own perspective. But make sure you got that foundation of like what it really means first, and then say, okay, well I can take it like this, but on the surface when I'm talking to somebody and they not in my head on what I need to be understanding and knowing that this is how I need to communicate this because they may not interpret it how I interpret it.
Yeah.
Give us one more before we go into the portfolio.
Alright. If a person does not have goals or hustle, they are pointless. I don't care how attractive they are.
Yes. I pledge allegiance to that goddamn
Because
tweet.
you got a lot of people out here think they can just get by on looks, and that's not what's
And you fucking can't. You fucking OnlyFans
Well, this whole
aspiring to
conversation
be
just
star.
said that, you know what I'm saying? Like everything we just talked about tonight is true. That's false.
Self-reflection.
If you pretty with
That's
nothing else, you better. That's what your aspiration better be. Go be OnlyFans. At least you got a dream.
That can only get you so far, by the way, though.
But
and
OnlyFans,
you get older though, bro. So remember, your body gonna change.
Shit, porn stars go through that shit. Just
You know what I'm saying? Like your body gonna change. Don't rely on something that's like gonna change no matter what.
I've had women tell me, and I'm not talking down on my woman or nothing, but she doesn't have very much back there. All right.
Didn't he tell us this story?
I've had women tell me, you could have all this and you could that. I'm like, this is not.
Bitch, it's about what's up here.
It's not an ass competition. It's what she got.
It's up here.
I'm not,
a lot of y'all ass fake anyway.
But
So
a
Yes.
lot of people attracted to the people attracted to the mental. I mean, to the physical, not to mental.
But this is the era of build a bitch.
It's like being sapiosexual.
Right.
understanding the difference.
You got so many damn
I just
BBLs.
told
That
somebody,
shit
I just told a
going.
chick the other day, she was like, yeah, I'm missing on that. I'm like, baby, I'm attracted to your physical, but mentally, there's no attraction.
Nah. Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
Very
That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's super important.
See, and my rule was if we can't have intellectual conversation, it's just like real life conversation, and you stimulate my mind, I can't be around you and I can't talk to you. That's just me though, and I know me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like small talk is my weakest thing in conversation, bro. I fucking hate small talk. If we ain't talking about nothing that don't fucking matter or gonna help me get some money or help me be a better me. Like overall, I'm not trying to. I don't care how your kids doing. You ain't doing nothing to help me at the
I'm
end
gonna
of the
watch
day.
away from you. You won't hear a phone call from me. You give me one time, but after that, you won't hear a
That's
phone call.
it.
Waste my
One and
time
done.
like that. Nah.
Because you can get frustrated dealing with a stupid. You can get so bro. You will mess around. I've never in my life hit a woman. Ever. The stupid women are usually the ones that end up frustrating. If I'm sitting here looking at you, we fine as whatever. You start saying some dumb ass shit. Like, wait the fuck, bitch. What? Especially if you stuck with them. What? Bitch, what is you talking about? It will make you change your whole perspective on women. Bitch, what is wrong with you? You been this dumb? Bitch, well, I thought if I put the Oreos in the cereal, bitch, what?
It's like ignorant.
Yeah, bitch. I figured I'd use the cereal milk. Bitch, what?
Bitch, girl.
This how I look at it, man.
Got a
Like,
couple
and
damn Cheerios and a bowl of
I
milk.
don't even know, like,
Yeah.
I don't even know, and it's not no shade or whatever on any women. But you gotta speak to women like you can't handle women like abruptly like we would handle our niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like our father, like I talk. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Sit your ass down, bro. Shut up, bro. You can't talk to a woman like that.
Unless she dumb.
A woman is almost like, in a sense, in the space here, and their emotions, they're like kids. In a sense, you can't talk to a kid that way. Like when if I yell at my daughter, or if I look at my daughter a certain way, she's like, yo, like that, I don't like how you look at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I correlate the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, if she's saying it, then you're trying to force that same energy with a woman, it's not gonna work. So you gotta find a whole different way to communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
A lot of these women gangsters.
They gangster as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Them women, I stay away from. You can't change them.
I'll tell you.
I feel you certain moves let you know what a woman doing. Certain moves is gonna let you know whether this woman is worth being around. Like if you stay with a dumb broad by choice, that's on you. Yeah.
But I seen both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've dated all kinds of women, honestly. Like ain't no two women I dated alike, bro. Like different. From the petty ones that will respond that way to the ones where you're saying you don't speak to them like that. And it's funny because man, like my girlfriend actually had one of those conversations in the beginning. And it was I just seen it as a respect thing. And I understood why the conversation was had, but like, don't talk to me like one of your bros. Like, I'm not your bro. It's like, okay, you're right. It's definitely a certain way you have to communicate with us because in our head we can reason only to a certain extent, though.
Yeah. Women think with emotions. Men, we logical.
Too logical.
You know what I'm
sometimes.
saying? So like when we come in, it's full logical. You can't do it. You
Too
gotta
logical
inject some type of emotion with your conversation.
You have
know
to.
what I'm
That's
saying?
like letting your heart and mind merge together to have a conversation. Like that's what real communication is, and a lot of people are not really willing to sacrifice that because everybody want to fucking do their point and be fucking right. And we just shut up and fucking listen sometimes. We could actually, build that bridge and actually connect and be more understanding and receptive of each other as men versus women.
Pass that down to Joker. You was asking about. Does Lisa have a afro? Scroll to the left. And I'm by myself. But anyway, yeah, she got one.
Wow.
She got one. That was a costume party we went to for a friend birthday party.
So let's something to this portfolio.
Also, I wanted to share with y'all, bro. It's something I've been working on. So, over the past few years, like all the books and motivational books and stuff that I didn't kind of like read, and I thought like pulled out to me from books.
Mm-hmm.
I made a little journal that I'm kind of creating. The auto suggestions. It's called Mastermind Society.
You created this?
Yeah. It was like all of this that I wrote. It was all in my like spirals that I kept for over the last 2 years, and this guy named 19 Keys. He was talking. He was like, man, everybody should.
I love him.
Yeah, he was like, everybody should write a book, and like he massaged my, you know what I'm saying, that mind, that memory. And I was like, okay, well, I need to sit down and like map all of this out. So that's what I did with this Mastermind Society. It's not fully done. The whole idea of it is to have these auto suggestions on one page, and then to have it to where you can kind of write it in on the other page, and get your thoughts out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you really, this is like, see, this we ought to make the red version. See, red version gonna be the king tweets.
I got some.
And this, I like this one.
Okay, bet.
I got some.
Bet. Yeah, so I've been working with Aldine District. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a DJ course that I'm putting together to teach kids how to DJ.
Hey, I
For
want to
Aldine?
learn how to do
Yeah.
that. I ain't a kid, but
I'm in the
learn.
district.
Oh, for sure.
Bro, we just had.
I just had a meeting with the program director.
Bro, we just had my mom and we all AISD. Bro, when I talk about the AISD hookups, damn near everybody around me is in education.
Oh yeah, we do.
I'm a vendor for AISD. Bro, yeah, okay.
But this is an extension of the course that I'm putting together when I'm teaching. I'm taking kids through a 6 to 8 week course. I'm teaching them how to DJ. I'm teaching them how to structure the business, like finances and whatnot. And then I'm teaching them the foundational work, which is, your mental space. You know what I'm saying? You need that foundational work if you're gonna do some entrepreneur type shit.
Hold on. Before you turn that, go back one page. It caught my eye. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You have to take risks. That boy on point. I ain't gonna get too deep. You gotta pay for that.
Calculated.
Yeah.
You gotta calculate risk.
Calculate.
At that,
Yes.
calculated risk at that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here taking these moving all pissing on the floor and shit. No.
Hey man, you record it and put it on OnlyFans, you might make some money.
Yeah, man, my
Calculate.
ideal is to have it to where like you can even, all these auto suggestions. I want it to where you got a video you can listen to while you're working out, because it's meant to get your subconscious mind going. Like the book, like the personal development books that get you started. It's the same thing. It's just I took little pieces out of it and
Basically, you're making it applicable.
That's a motivation book for you. You
Right.
got to sit, man.
just taking different stuff. I took this from Apple CEO. He was talking about it on the YouTube channel that I found. He was like really cool, like the 7 steps that Apple go by.
What you was just talking about.
Saying, bro, you have to.
Bro,
If this isn't a 7 core value for your business, and I'm simply telling you this as a person, you gotta know when I'm telling you something, bro. Is when you invest and care about yourself, you help the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reality of it. We think we're being selfish, but sometimes being selfish helps the community.
Mm-hmm.
Collaboration, bro. God, like
Yeah, we need to go get in that book. I'm catching statement after you see I'm catching it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, love that, man.
Dude,
Man,
this has honestly been fun, intuitive. This opened up our brain. But unfortunately, we got to get the hell up out of here and get home to our families.
let me share my words of wisdom real quick.
Yeah, I was like, but before we go, tap in with it.
All right, here we go. Courtney B, tapping out with y'all, sharing my words of wisdom. So the message this week, wholeheartedly, was embrace all experiences. All right, good and bad. Value your time. Say no sometimes. Sometimes you, as cliche as it sounds, sometimes you really do have to do what's best for you, however that may look, because can't nobody else tell you what you should do for you. For real. So make sure that in doing that, though, you're doing it with love. You're embracing your shortcomings. You're not beating yourself up because you didn't completely get something done that you wanted to do. Understand, we don't have time to procrastinate when you're moving with purpose. You do not have time to procrastinate. But also understand, like, when you get set back, know it's setting you up for something greater to come. And just be persistent and willing to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, boy, I be sitting here listening to her shit, bro. Mental. That's why I start tapping into the video.
You're a poet, right?
I do write
Okay,
poetry.
right.
So
she
I
is.
need to come get you because I love poetry for sure. Poetry.
We gonna find us a nice little poetry line. That's the one thing I will challenge with.
If you don't find one,
gotta be good.
if you don't find one, like they said in Think and Grow Rich, if you can't find the source of income that you want, create it.
Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying?
I got.
I'm already-
I got the mastermind plan.
I know
bro.
you do. I
It's a
feel
matter of
it.
time,
feel
patience, patience.
For sure. For
Man.
man. Vision.
DJ.
You get what
Go
I'm
ahead,
saying?
Do y'all know Tiffany Wilson?
I do.
That
Yes,
name
I do.
sound familiar.
Yes, I do.
Miss Bougie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
She has a poetry line. So every Thursday night, I believe.
We supposed to interview.
It's sensual poetry, something like that. Soulful
Okay.
poetry, something like that.
Soulful.
But it's every Thursday at her. She's got a venue.
Okay.
You talking about the Bad and Bougie ENT, right? Like
Bad
she
and-
does. Well, I don't know if it's Bad and Bougie, but
No, she's not Bad Bougie. She's Miss Bougie.
Miss Bougie does she? Wait, look, people.
No, Tiffany. I'll show you who she is.
Cause I know that name.
She bright skin, huh?
No, she's about Joker's color, maybe darker.
Okay.
I mean, she black.
Yeah, she's dark. But that's the only one I just brought up because y'all said Poetry Lounge.
Mhm.
She every Thursday night she got something going on, and Zen I say, y'all know her? Zen I say, she puts on poetry events all over you.
Y'all have to tap in. Shout out to them though for whatever they are doing.
Sure.
We
Well,
might-
Before we shout out to them, I actually want to give DJ T-Mate the floor to actually tell people exactly where they can find him before we actually tap the fuck out.
Well, right now you can't find you. If you want to call me, you can call me. I'm just playing.
All right, put
Right
that
now,
out
right
there.
now, right now, my social is DJ T Made, and you can find me on Facebook as Damian Taylor, DAMIAN TAYLR. Right now, I'm not on social media. I'm taking a little 30-day break. You know what I'm saying? Get some
Mental
stuff.
break.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Give something, receive something. Gotta give, receive something. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I knew how to do
That
that.
boy said,
Love it.
well, that's because we always busy. But go ahead,
You know
too.
what I'm saying? I'm busy too, but man, I'm like, yo, social, man,
Sacrifice.
like, you gotta sacrifice that, man, and kind of like push yourself forward. So right now, I'm on social, but for sure, you can follow me, and when I get back on there, I'm gonna tap in with everybody. I do want to say I appreciate y'all for inviting me out. It was dope. I hope I get a chance to come back. Maybe next time I can come DJ. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying? Do a little
He-
set.
Hey, probably can make that
We would have
happen.
needed it. Because
Nah,
our damn
nah.
show needed to have music.
Yeah, do a little set.
We are on that note. I don't mean to interrupt you, but on that note, we're gonna start. I'm about to change over. I was talking to Joker earlier. I'm gonna need Rich, Courtney, and Joker to come help me because we're about to change over from the software we're using now, which is called Radio.co. We're changing over to Live 365 because it's a much better program. And when we do, I'm reaching out to DJs to make mixes for me. So you can get on. Hey, this is DJ T Made on Real Talk 100 Radio, and we from the jam. I prefer underground music.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Independent music. I would prefer that. And, an hour a set or 2 hours a set. Me and Lisa haven't decided yet. But it's to give the DJs more exposure and to build our relationship with DJs and to build the artist relationship with DJs. Because now they got to, hey, I'm on that mix. You going to put it on Real Talk on radio? That's what we're going to try to do.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm glad you spoke on Underground, man. I wanted to shout out my partners that I'm working with, Now Never Entertainment, Northern Wave Production, and 2 Music Group. Y'all definitely got to check them out. They real talk, like they talk about, you know what I'm saying, everything that we just talked about, they put it in the rap, you know what I'm saying, and it's for the people, it's for the culture to push you forward and make you start cultivating and thinking different, you know what I'm saying? So for sure, we definitely going to be tapping into some
They ass to the show.
It's like 12 of them too, so I got a lot of music that we're going to be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get my boys out there. So,
Boy, got the Wu-Tang Clan.
Now Never Entertainment.
Now and never.
Yeah, NONE, 2 Music Group, and Northern Wave Production.
That dude, he done said he ain't got the Wu-Tang Clan sign.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's kind of like man, we really taking over. Like we just had a show a few weeks ago, man, and like it was really dope. Like it wasn't a lot of people, but the energy, you know what I'm saying? It was like different. You know what I'm
Headed
saying?
in the right direction.
Yeah, it's like
in the
we
beginning,
need
that's
that
what that
in the
genuine
culture.
love.
In the culture is music.
Mhm.
We need music that influence the youth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they doing, man. So,
Gotta capture the youth. They the ones on the phones and on the video games and gonna share your shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Older generation ain't gonna share nothing.
Nah.
Damn, no, we barely hit the share button.
That part.
But real
I
talk.
appreciate y'all though, for sure.
Oh, bro, come on, D. We gonna always rock with y'all. We gonna always rock with the people general. That's what we gonna do here. What up? But this has honestly been fun with y'all. Of course, I am the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker.
Your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D. Tapping out for the fucking evening.
Yeah, this has been What Up Radio. Hey, tune in with us every Thursday from 7 to 9 at What Up 100 Radio. That's on Facebook and on Instagram.
if someone wants to be on What Up Radio, what do they do?
If you want to be on What Up Radio, it's very simple. All you have to do is contact the person that's always tapping in with every goddamn body. You want to tap in, you tap in with our girl Courtney B.
Y'all
And
can
trust me.
tap in on my personal Instagram _Courtney KOURTNEYDEE, or you can hit us up through What Up Radio 100 on Instagram. I do be in the messages checking y'all out when y'all do hit us up. So _Courtney B or What Up Radio 100.
Yeah. Salute y'all every Thursday from 7 to 9. What up?
Peace. See y'all next Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
7
Y'all
p.m.
good night and drive safe.
Can I do this on the show?
Yes, sir.
I did it.
I'm about to say you already did it.
We did it.